What's up, everybody? How y'all doing on this Sunday evening? Hope everyone had a great weekend. Welcome in. Welcome into another day of Card Lines, which means it's another chance to rip some of that cardboard gold. And that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. We're going to go through 4 years of football, as the title suggests. We're going to start at the front, or the most modern. We're going to go 2025 Mosaic, and we're going to go all the way back in time and chase that 2020 quarterback class. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So grab a beverage and some food and hop on in. We see lots of people in both channels. So thank you guys for joining us. Feel free to pop on and say hi. I do recognize Andrew's in there for sure. Welcome in, Andrew. Always great to have you. We got Alex saying hi on YouTube. Alex, how you doing? Great to have you on. So pop on in, have some fun with us tonight, guys. We're not doing any live sales. We're just running the 4 breaks that closed last night. Thank you to all you guys who grabbed your spots. The weather's pretty nasty by us, so we're going to try and get through these breaks and get home safely. But nonetheless, we are Andrew. What's going on? Welcome back again. We're excited, guys. It's going to be a good one. So let's look at our schedule. Again, the football season may be over, but Sunday night football is not. We're going to do 6 of those Mosaic bundles. They're one of my favorites to do. We're going to do some 2022 contenders. There's a hit per box, so that's going to be fun. Then we're going to rock some 2021 Chronicles blasters. And then after that, we're going to finish up with one of those fat pack boxes of 2020 score and see how many of that great quarterback class we can get. So that is what we have on tap. I see James got in. Welcome, James. Welcome in, everybody. If it's your first time with us, welcome to the family. We hope you have a good time tonight. We're going to do these 4 football breaks. We're going to have our hit counter going, so there is going to be some chances at some free stuff. If you like free stuff, all you got to do is play along in the hit counter, which is free to do. So we're going to get into our breaks right away. And let me pull up our team list for our break number 1024. 6 of these Mosaic bundles right here. We're doing 6 of them. I'm going to go ahead and get one going, and then you guys can see on the overhead. Max is co-piloting as always, and he's going to help me get the rest of the bundles open just so that you deal less with me fumbling with these and more with me getting to the cards. Get going quicker. So everybody give Max a shout out for me. Again, hope you had a great weekend. I want to say thank you. Daryl is going to be called out a little bit tonight. Daryl with the Cardinals, Michael the Falcons, Steven the Ravens, Jim the Bills, Daryl the Panthers, and the Bears. Andrew's got his Bengals. We got John with the Browns, James D the Cowboys, Daryl the Broncos, and the Lions. Dallas has got the Packers, Michael the Texans, Jam Holly with the Colts, Daryl with the Jaguars, James with the Chiefs. That's James O versus James D or James J. We got lots of James tonight. Dallas with the Raiders, James J with the Chargers, Michael the Rams, Rich the Dolphins, Matt's got the Vikings, Daryl's got the Pats, Dallas has the Saints, Suda has the Giants, Michael has the Jets, Daryl the Eagles, Alex the Steelers, Caleb's got the Niners and Seahawks, Alec has the Buccos, Andrew's got the Titans, and Michael's got Washington. So guys, good luck on each and every one of those spots. I'm going to do my best to get as many hits for you as I can. Here is our oversized stained glass. Bringing in our packs over here. I'm going to get them going while Max does all the dirty work for me and gets those out of there. So thank you guys for filling this break and all 4 of our breaks tonight. Pardon our dust on the plastic there. And let's talk about our hit counter. It's going to be a fun 4 hit counters tonight as well. Let's see which of the skill position rookies come out to play most in this, or a coach or a kicker. So last break, we got a bunch of coach cards, and we'll see. I'm hoping we get them again. I guess maybe you guys aren't. You guys are probably hoping we get better rookies than that. But coach and kicker are together, one of the spots. The rookie running backs are together as a spot. The rookie receivers are together as a spot, and the rookie quarterbacks are together as a spot. So you guys tell us which of those spots is going to get the most cards in this break, and then what the total of all 4 of those spots together is going to be. If you get the spot correct, you're going to get a. We had 6, yeah. If you get the spot correct, you're going to get a leprechaun that's going to run in your name for some free stuff. And if you get the total number of all 4 together correct within 1 in either direction, you're going to get a leprechaun as well. So 2 shots per break to get a leprechaun. Get those predictions on in there and let us know what you think. When we get to the halfway point, you guys will have an opportunity to make any updated changes. So I always say it is fun to get your predictions in early, just so you can have bragging rights to say you got them right. I'm going to set these up here, and there's all of our cards coming together for us. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and give us a good stack. We're going to do a little more than halfway, give you guys a chance to do a better job at the predictions there. So when we get to that halfway point, so to speak, then you guys will have to lock in the hit counter prediction. So we got a lot of big stuff going on in the sports world right now. You got the World Baseball Classic getting into its final stages. Japan getting knocked out. The U.S. hanging on for now. See if they can figure it out. You got, unless they lost, and I didn't keep up on much this weekend. I kind of toned out. So maybe they won or didn't win today or yesterday. I don't know. But I know Japan got knocked out. So what do you guys think about the World Baseball Classic? You got all the conference championship tournaments this last week, and bracket selection was today. The brackets are out. Feel free to let us know in the chat how you're feeling about it. Did your team get snubbed? Is your team in? What do you think about the number 1 seeds? Who you got winning it all? How many brackets are you going to join? Always a fun one to see what's going to happen in the NCAA tournament. The absolute best sports tournament from a competition level I think there is. Just because there's so many upsets and the teams play so hard and it means so much to them. March Madness is truly a phenomenal time. So feel free to pop in the chat and let us know how you're feeling about all that stuff. Playing the Dominican tonight. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I kind of toned out this weekend as to what was happening. So thanks for that update. All right, so we're going to get going, and you guys will have through this stack of cards to make your predictions on which of those spots is going to get the most cards in the total of all 4. And again, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Hope you guys are all warm and safe. I know most of the country right now dealing with some wet, snow, or all of the above. So I hope you guys are dry and safe. Cruddy time of the year to have winter come right back at us, but that's what happens. So the Ravens are going to get us started. Steven, you're on the board with a Trent Dilfer. We got LeGarrette Blount, Oronde Gadsden for the Chargers. And is he a receiver or a tight end? We're going to go ahead and just say receiver. I forget exactly. I want to say he's a tight end, but we're going to count him as a receiver because I'm probably wrong. Our first purple scope is a good purple scope. Quinshon Junkins for the Browns. John, congratulations. That is going to put the rookie running backs at 1 as well. Guys, I think the hit counter is going to be a big number, by the way. I'm going to guess, I see predictions in the 50s, and I agree with that for sure. We got Bryce Young, Geno Stone, Marshawn Lattimore, Bernie Kosar, Devin Neal as a rookie running back. No, he's a D-back for the Saints. Our next purple scope is Jadeveon Clowney for the Panthers. And we got our first coach card, Bill Cowher. The coach and kicker spot gets on the board before the quarterbacks get on the board. We got Brian Thomas Jr., Kyle Duggar. Gunnar Helm, he is a tight end, so that one doesn't go on the hit counter. That's a good one for the Titans. Andrew Van Ginkel on the bang. Jack Beck is a rookie receiver, so the receivers take an early lead 2-1. There's Thurman Thomas for the Finns. I'll never get over this card, ever. He needs to be in a Bills uniform. Speaking of Bills, there's a Josh Allen. Nice one, Jim, for the Bills. And Matthew Stafford, your MVP, is Jaden Higgins, a rookie receiver. Receivers right now are looking like they are ready to play tonight. Our next purple scope is going to be another one for the Browns. It's Cedric Tillman. So congratulations to the Brown spot again, John, on the Cedric Tillman. There's Bryce Young, Randy Gradishar, Zach Ertz, Darnell Mooney. You got Walter Nolan, a rookie for the Cardinals. And for the Saints, Denario Davis on the purple scope. Congratulations to Dallas. Jamal Lewis, Tet McMillan for the Panthers. Congratulations to Daryl on your first Tet of the break. And that's going to get another one for the rookie receivers on the board. They're up to 4 right now, starting to carve out a little bit of a lead here. Jadeveon Clowney. There's Joe Burrow. We're going to hope for him 3 breaks from now, right, in 2020. Harold Carmichael. Trevor Etienne is a rookie running back for the Panthers. Gabe Davis on a purple scope for the Jacksonville Jaguars spot. Daryl, congratulations, my friend. James Conner, Will Dissly, Kyle Van Noy. Yeah, Kanata Mumpfield, rookie receiver for the Rams. Rookie receivers go to 5. And Maxwell Hairston, he's the defensive player, but that's a silver prism for the Bills. Greg Russo for the Bills on the bang. Hall of Fame Brett Favre. Geno Smith, Steve Spurrier. We got Riley Leonard for the Colts. J.M. Holly and rookie quarterbacks are finally on the board, up to 1. Greg Russo on the bang again for the Bills. Danny White, Joe Mixon, and Isaiah Likely for the Ravens. There's Trey Benson. Eric Iomina, rookie for the Titans. Rookie receivers go to 6. And Andrew T, congrats on the Iomina. There's a touchdown messers. One of my favorite inserts, Joe Burrow for the Bengals. Andrew B, congrats. And the rookie quarterbacks are going to knock another one on the scoreboard. And so are the Browns for John Shador on the rookie for the Browns. John, congratulations. And the rookie quarterbacks go to 2. We're up to 11 right now on the hit counter. Tyrone Tracy, Khalil Shakir, Quinyon Mitchell. There is Mitchell Evans for the Panthers. I believe we're going to call him a receiver, but I want to say he's a tight end. But I don't want to be wrong, and I want the hit counter to be higher, so he's going to be a receiver. Congrats to the Panthers. And the Raiders, rookie Jack Beck. So we got the base of Jack Beck for the Raiders, and now a purple scope. Congrats, Dallas. And rookie receivers go to 8. They're in a huge lead right now. Santana Moss, Tariq Woolen. There's Bo Nix for the Broncos. Brock Bowers. Tyler Booker, rookie for the Cowboys. And Travis Kelce on the purple scope. Coming back for another year with the Chiefs. Congrats, James O. There is Epic Performers, TJ Watt, Tank Bigsby, Karen Williams, Jerome Ford, Tyler Warren, that's a rookie tight end for the Colts, J.M. Holly. And we got Ray Lewis on the Silver Reactive for the Ravens, Steven. Yeah, Tank again, Eric Allen, Randy Gradishar one more time, Marvin Harrison Jr. How about another Shador for the Browns? The Browns are answering the call. We could use probably the Giants to do so now. But congrats to John on the Brown spots. Doing well here in this first half of the Mosaic break. And the rookie quarterbacks go to 3 thanks to Shador. We're up to 14. There's a touchdown masters for the Rams, Michael, with Kurt Warner. There's another rookie quarterback, Tyler Shuck for the Saints. They go to 4. Lots of quarterback movement. What do you guys think of all the quarterback movement in the NFL? Pretty crazy. He's a tight end. Oh, that's all right. We're going to count him as a receiver anyways. You guys got time to update your hit counters, but thanks for the update. Jaden Daniels, Romeo Dobbs, Joe Namath, Omarion Hampton's going to be another nice rookie running back for the Chargers. Congratulations, James J. You boo me and you still get a hit. I don't get that. I don't get that one at all. Congrats on that one. Rookie running backs go to 3. There's a little J Jets on the notoriety for the Vikings, Matt. And Jaden Higgins. Wide receivers go to 9. My guess is if you guys aren't on receivers, you might want to change to receivers. Jonathan Taylor, Odell Beckham, Mark Brunell. We got a rookie quarterback for the Raiders and Cam Miller. So the quarterbacks are up to 5 now. They're starting to take shape. And that's not a rookie quarterback, but that is a purple scope we will take all day for the Patriots. How about Drake May? Congratulations, Daryl. That's a nice, fine-looking purple scope Drake May right there. Congratulations, my friend. Yeah, save your boo for the oversized stained glass on that one, James. Stephon Diggs, Joe Theismann, Jadeveon Clowney, Baker Mayfield. There's Will Campbell for the Patriots. There's a giant waking us up a little bit. Jackson Dart on a purple scope. Congratulations, Suda, on the Jackson Dart. Beauty of a purple scope there. And rookie quarterbacks go to 6. We're up to 19. There's DeAndre Swift, Jake Ferguson, Robert Brazil, Ray McLeod, Willis McGahee, James Pierce Jr. for the Falcons. Chuck Foreman for the Vikings on a purple scope. Congrats again to the Viking spot, Matt. Jack Beck for the Raiders is going to get the rookie receivers to double digits. They're at 10. We're at 20 on the hit counter. Brian Thomas, Chris Boswell. That's a kicker if I ever saw a kicker. Kickers and coaches go to 2. Will Howard, rookie quarterback for the Steelers. Congratulations, Alex. And rookie quarterbacks go to 7. We're up to 22. You got Robert Brazil on the Silver Prism. And another Jackson Dart for the Giants. There we go. Congratulations, Suda, on the Jackson Dart. And rookie quarterbacks go to 8. Theo Johnson, Fred Taylor, C.J. Stroud, Terrence Ferguson, rookie receiver for the Rams. Receivers go to 11, reopening their lead a little bit. The Cardinals, a purple scope of Walter Nolan. So, Daryl, congrats from the Cardinals spot, getting a purple scope, Walter Nolan. We got the England games, Garrett Wilson, Donnie Mitchell, Jared Goff, Cortland Sutton, Drake London. We're going to hope for some of him in the 2022 break we got coming on. Drake London on the Silver Reactive. And the Saints with another rookie quarterback, Tyler Shuck. So the quarterbacks go to 9, and we're at 25. There's Jaden Daniels, Kenneth Walker, Anthony Richardson, Caleb Williams. Jordan Watkins for the 49ers puts the receivers at 12. Victor Cruz on a purple scope for Los Gigantes. Congratulations, Suda. We got C.J. Stroud on the bobblehead touchdown masters for the Texans, Michael. And we got Zach Bond and Fred Warner for the 49ers. So we're going to call that our halfway point. We might be a pack on either side. But we're going to call that as our halfway point. So now it is time for you guys to lock in your predictions on which spot is going to win. The receivers are holding strong and right now have a 3-point lead. So if you were looking for the best Vegas odds, it would be on the receiver spot for sure. But you never know. The quarterbacks started to heat up there. It took a little while for the quarterbacks to get going. So when you think about the last half of the first half, the quarterbacks might have outpaced the receivers a little bit there. So there's maybe something to build on there if you think the quarterbacks have it. I would think the running backs should pick it up a little bit, but they got a long way to go. And don't bet on the coach and kickers. I just put them in there for fun and to fill a spot because I didn't want to try and do like rookie defensive backs or linemen or whatever because I didn't want to be guessing which ones were linemen versus linebackers or defensive backs. So I figured it'd be just easier to do coach and kicker for more fun on there. But so take my advice: don't pick coach or kicker. Pick one of the other three, and your safe bet is really going to be the receivers right now. And then your next challenge is telling us how we're going to do on that final count. At 26 through roughly the halfway point, we are on pace to be pushing or eclipse 50. So if you think we're going to stay hot or get hotter on those rookie spots, then you might want to go a little bit higher. If you think we're going to cool off a little bit, you might want to go a little bit lower. Or if you want to go with the safest Vegas odds, once again, you could split the uprights basically and go right around 50 to 52. And once again, to get a leprechaun, all it's going to do is be within one in either direction. So if it were to end right now, if you had 25, 26, or 27, you would have won a leprechaun. Just so everyone knows how that one works. And it is no purchase necessary. So if you are hanging out with us and you're in one of the upcoming breaks, you can still participate on the hit counter. If you're just hanging out with us because you're a cool person and you like to hang out with cool people, you can play along on the hit counter as well. And of course, if you are in the break, you are obviously more than welcome to play along on the hit counter. So get those guesses in. When I'm done ripping the packs here, we will close the hit counter and you will be locked into your predictions. So it will be a fun couple weeks here of sports. Again, like I said, with the World Baseball Classic coming to a head, spring training starting to wrap up and getting ready to start a season. You got the NBA season starting to matter to some teams. You got hockey's going on. And you got March Madness. For the next 2 weeks, it's just going to be basketball everywhere. The first round and second round, I guess. I always struggle because the first round is now like those Tuesday, Wednesday games. And so then the second round, which I still always think is the first round, is the Thursday, Friday games. But that's the second round now. And then round 3 being the Saturday, Sunday. There's all kinds of baseball. After that, then, it slows down. You only get 1 or 2 games a day. But the first couple rounds, basketball everywhere. And one of the biggest times of guys taking off for vasectomies in all the land. So good luck to all you taking off for that this week so that you can have an excuse to lay and watch basketball all weekend. Here we go. Lock those in. Max, when you get a second, close the hit counter prediction for me. And here we go, guys. Second half, we're in the board here with the Colts' Zaire Franklin, who is now a Green Bay Packer. Trent Dilfer again. Shamir Dyke, rookie receiver for the Titans. The receivers take the first punch in the second half. They go to 13. There's an Alec Pierce, just signed a big contract extension with the Colts. 3 years, 60-something million on the Silver Prism. Stephon Diggs. Juwan Jennings. There's J Love. We're going to hope for some of him in break 4 tonight. There is LeJeante Wester for the Ravens, puts the receivers at 14, and they've opened up a big lead again. The Giants are going to get a quarterback purple scope. Suda, it's probably not the quarterback you wanted from the Giants, but it's a purple scope nonetheless. Congratulations on the Russell Wilson. Rookie receiver alert, Isaac Tesla for the Lions on the Elevate. Congratulations to the Detroit spot, Daryl. Isaac Tesla on the Elevate, and the rookie receivers go to 15. There's Theo for the Giants, Keon Coleman, Tyler Nubin. Mason Taylor is a tight end, but congrats to the Jets, Michael. There's Michael Irvin. That one truly looks like a bobblehead one. For the Cowboys, congratulations to James D. Brazil game, Saquon Barkley, Kyler Murray. Now the newest member of the Minnesota Vikings. Andre Reed, Isaiah Davis, Jonathan Stewart, Pat Bryant, rookie receiver for the Broncos. So the receivers are just walking away with this thing all of a sudden. And why not another Shador for the Browns, John? Congratulations on a purple scope. Shador Sanders. Great break for the Browns, especially with Shador. And the rookie quarterbacks are going to get into double digits, and we're up to 31. There is Will Shields, Jack Campbell, DK Metcalf. Rookie quarterbacks, another one. There's Cam Miller for the Raiders. So the rookie quarterbacks go to 11. We're at 32. And the running backs are going to get on the board. The Steelers, Caleb Johnson on a purple scope. Congratulations, Alex. Caleb Johnson on the purple scope. And the running backs go to 4. And they got some work to do. The quarterbacks are going to get another one for the Browns. John, it's Dylan Gabriel. Quarterbacks go to 12. Richard Sherman, Randy Moss, Steve Spurrier, Travis Hunter for the Jaguars. Daryl, congratulations. So Travis puts the receivers to 17. There's a purple scope of Kyle Duggar. I mean, I think he's the Browns starter next year. The one thing, right, wrong, or indifferent, the one thing the Browns do have to figure out is how to stick with a quarterback. All these teams, if you ever notice teams that don't have a lot of success, if they're always changing quarterbacks and coaches, there's a reason for that. And so I think Shador showed some flashes, and, they just carouseled, dozens of quarterbacks over the last few years. I say give the guy a chance at this point. I think he's, from the rookie card value, he was more value than when Gabriel took the rookie spot over, or the starting spot over, and then he took it from Gabriel, and his values have hung where Gabriel's kind of fell through the floor. So, I don't know. There's Ozzie Newsome on the Epic Performers. There's Jaden Higgins for the Texans, and the receivers go to 18. Bo Nix, Calvin Johnson, Cole Kmet, Arian Smith for the Jets. And the running backs go to 5. Jaden Daniels on the Epic Performers, Garrett Wilson. Kicker alert, Greg Zerline. The kickers and coaches go to 3. Steve Young, Warren Sapp, and then Tommy Elliott, rookie receiver for the Raiders. Do not see his cards come up too much, but that puts the receivers at 19. The quarterbacks, we're going to get a rookie quarterback purple scope, Will Howard for the Steelers. Congratulations, Alex, to the Steelers spot on the purple scope. And the rookie quarterbacks go to 13. We're up to 40 on the hit counter. We got a lot of cards left. There's JD5, Tony Pollard, Kenny Clark, Jordan Watkins. That's another receiver, putting the receivers at 20. We're at 41. Marshawn Lattimore on the purple scope for the Commanders. Congratulations, Michael, on the Commander spots. There's Jamal Lewis. The Browns just keep chipping away. Okongwu, Cam Hayward, Ray McLeod. The Browns continue to roll in this break with a Quinshon. Congratulations, John. A good break for you. We got to top it off with a stained glass for you as well. But the rookie running backs go to 6, and we're up to 42. For the Packers, there's a silver reactive of Robert Brooks. Dallas jump in the stands. If y'all is a Packer fan, Drake London, Travis Hunter for the Jaguars. Congratulations, Daryl, on the Jaguar spot. I'm going to set that down for a second and grab some more top loaders. So we got T. Hunter for the Jaguars for Daryl. And the receivers just continue to walk away with this thing. They're at 21 now. We're at 43. Ramondre Stevenson, Willis McGahee. There's Jamar Chase. We're going to hope for some of him here in a couple breaks coming up. Matthew Golden, the receivers continue to go. There's for the Pack. Golden puts the receivers at 22. And there's a purple scope rookie quarterback, Curtis Rourke. for the 49ers. Congratulations to Caleb on the purple scope. And the quarterbacks go to 14, but I don't think they got enough to catch the receivers. We'll see. Josie Jewell, Eric Dickerson. There's Matthew Stafford again, Gabe Davis. That's, I think, our third or fourth. Jordan Watkins. Receivers go to 23. Congrats to the 49ers spot again. Tyrone Tracy on the Germany games for the Giants. Suda, congrats. On the purple scope, Tyrone Tracy. And there's Tyler Newbin on the Germany games. Jack Campbell, Jonnu Smith, Joe Morris. There's Arian Smith again for the Jets. Running backs go to 7. We're at 47, and that gets Christopher on the board for Leprechaun right now on the numbers. Ladd McConkey on the notoriety for the Chargers. Jerome Bettis, Travis Etienne, Alec Pierce, James Pierce Jr. rookie for the Falcons, and Jelon Walker rookie for the Falcons on a purple scope. So congrats, Michael. A couple Falcon rookies in a row, including a purple scope. Josh Hines Allen on the bang for the Jaguars. David Montgomery, Gradishar, Jamar Chase, Caleb Johnson, a rookie running back for the Steelers. Running backs go to 8. We're at 48. There's Brian Burns on the bang. Chase Brown, Gabe Davis, Bijan Robinson, the Ladd McConkey, Quinyon Mitchell, and R.J. Harvey for the Broncos. Daryl. And the running backs go to 9, and they're waking up a little bit, guys. Kilo Mullings for the Titans. And man, I feel like I've done so much of this, but I'm just blanking tonight. Is he a running back or a defensive back? Guys, pop in the chat for me. Do a quick search. Kilo Mullings, running back or defensive back? We got Saquon Barkley, Kenneth Walker, Leggett, Lamar Jackson. Jackson Haas is a rookie tight end for the Bills. Amon St. Brown on the Elevate for the Lions. And there's another variation of R.J. Harvey, so the running backs go to 10. And we've got a kicker, Kai Fairburn. Kicker and coach cards go to 4. We're up to 51, and they got a couple people in the running for Leprechauns. Hunter Henry, Mike Gesicki. There's a Rondé Gadsden again for the Chargers. I counted him as a receiver, so we're going to count him again. Up to 24. BT Jr. on the Silver Prism for the Jaguars, Daryl. DeAndre Swift, Victor Cruz, Dan Fouts, Jamal Charles, Walter Nolan, rookie for the Cardinals. Then we got Brock Bowers for the Raiders on a purple scope. There's Jaden Higgins for the Texans. And that is going to put the receivers up to 25. And we're at 53 now. DJ Moore, Kenny Clark, Josh Simmons, rookie for the Chiefs. Jalen Hurts on a notoriety for the Eagles. Daryl, there you go. Jonathan Taylor, Tyler Newbin, Devonta Smith, Devon Chain. There's DJ Giddens for the Colts. Kyle Williams, rookie receiver for the Patriots. Receivers go to 26. Congrats to the Patriots spot on the notoriety. The Patriots is Daryl again. Matt Milano, Joe Horn, Culpepper, Troy Franklin, Marquise Brown, Quinn Ewers. As soon as they give them the starting job, they take it away and go and get a bunch of quarterbacks. Quinn Ewers for the Dolphins. Congratulations for the thin spot. That's Matt, I think, right? No, Rich is the Dolphins in this one. Khalil Shakur. Oh, I got to hit the quarterbacks up there in a second. Hold on. Khalil Shakur for the Bills on the purple scope. Got to update the rookie quarterbacks to 16, putting us at 56. Jackson Dart for the Giants is going to get the quarterbacks to 17 and put us at 57. Congrats. So we got hot here And we're well above what we were at the halfway point, guys. So John's the only one holding on for a Leprechaun right now on that total standpoint. There's Alvin Kamara, Kareem Hunt, rookie quarterback Jalen Milroe. Quarterbacks go to 18. Kyle Hamilton on the bang, and Cam Scattaboo for the Giants. Congratulations, Suda. Got a bunch of Jackson darts, but now we get a Cam to go with it. Congratulations. And he goes to the running backs. They go to 11. We're at 59. Robert Brazil, Odell Beckham Jr., Joe Morris, Jade Barron for the Broncos. Trey Harris, rookie cornerback for the Chargers on the purple scope. James J., congrats. Oops. Would help if I put it in a top layer. There we go. Congrats, James. Puka on the touchdown masters. Hall of Fame, Antonio Gates, J.J. McCarthy, Joe Morris, J.T. Tiamalu for the Colts, rookie. And Nico Collins for the Texans on a purple scope. Michael, congrats. Epic Performers, Jamar Chase, Andrew. Sean McVay, that's a coach card. They go to 5, and we hit 60 on the hit counter. Aaron Jones, Alec Pierce, Isaac Tesla, we're not done yet. The rookie receivers go to 27, and we're at 61. Jalen Milroe, rookie quarterback for the Seahawks on the Silver Reactive. Congratulations to Caleb on the Seahawks spots. And that puts the quarterbacks to 19. We're at 62. There's Aeneas Williams, Mike Singletary, Deion Branch, Jalen Hurts. You got another rookie quarterback and Dylan Gabriel. Quarterbacks go to 20. We're at 63. Drake May on a notoriety for the Pats. Congratulations, Daryl. We'll take all kinds of Drake May inserts. They'll give them to us. Santana Moss. The quarterbacks are making a push. It's a little too late, but the quarterbacks go to 21. We're at 64. We got Mean Joe Green. So here's how it stands right now. We do have our oversized stained glasses to get after. But the rookie receivers, I think, unless we have bonus, because there's only 6, unless we have bonus stained glass in here, the receivers cannot be knocked off their perch. If there does happen to be 6 rookie quarterback stained glasses, then it'd be a tie. Or if there's a bonus and there's 7 rookie quarterbacks, they might be able to win it. But the rookie receiver spot is looking pretty darn safe. And unfortunately, everyone was under on the hit counter, so we're not getting any for the number. But we are probably going to end up with the receivers. We'll see how it shakes out here, and then we'll address who won Leprechauns in just a moment. So, oversized stained glass number 1. Go back to booing. It's going to be a Quinshawn. John is having a fantastic break, and he's going to keep it going. There's a Quinshawn rookie stained glass for the Browns. So the rookie running backs go to 12. Congratulations, John. That's our first one. Number 2 is going to the Panthers. It is Tet McMillan. Congratulations, Daryl, on the Panther spot. That's a Tet McMillan oversized stained glass, and the receivers go to 28. Daryl, congrats on that one. James is getting ready to boo me. Well, Bible or boo you? I think you mistyped a letter in there. Ted again! Double Ted for the Panthers. Daryl, congratulations. Double Tet so far for you. And the receivers go to 29. We're at 67. Now is where all you kids out there are saying 6-7. Dallas, how about a Matthew Golden for your Green Bay Packers? Matthew Golden, the receivers continue to steamroll this break. Matthew Golden for the Packers. Dallas, congratulations. The receivers go to 30, and we're at 68. We've got 2 more stained glass to get after. Tennessee, Andrew. There we go. How about a Cam Ward? Tennessee was extremely quiet. A couple of rookies in there, but pretty quiet break. We did manage to get Cam Ward stained glass, so that kind of made up for it. So congratulations, Andrew, on that. The quarterbacks go to 22. We're at 69 on the hit counter now. And our final one, our James's Booze going to work. They are not going to work this time. Daryl's going to knock another one here on Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Daryl, congratulations, my friend, on the Jalen Hurts. All right, so let's do our housekeeping items. First up is we talk about that hit counter. So we had 30 for the receivers. So the receiver spot won. Everyone was receiver except for Daryl. You stuck with the running backs unless we missed your update. If we did, we can go back and find it. But it looks like you stuck with the the running backs. But everyone, John, James, Matt, Andrew, Ken, KBP, and Christopher, you guys all got a leprechaun for the receivers. Sadly, everyone was under on the number. So what we're going to do when nobody gets one for the number is the closest prediction gets a leprechaun. So John S., you had 56. You were the highest prediction there, so you're getting a leprechaun for your 56. So you doubled up. Congratulations. Did Daryl pick receivers, Max? I'm going to guess he did. Gotcha. Yeah, Daryl, I was surprised. I'm like, well, I think we just missed that one because I don't know anyone didn't stay on there. So we got you, Daryl, there now. So congrats, everyone, on your leprechauns. And John, congrats on doubling up. Those leprechauns are going to run for you guys at the end of the night for some free stuff. And let's do a recap here. We did get the Jalen Hurts stained glass. We got a Cam Ward stained glass. Oh, so Daryl, you had 56 as well, so you're getting that. Sorry about that. It wasn't updated, so I didn't know it. So now we got it because Max updated it for us. There we go. We've got Matthew Golden Matthew Golden came out once, and then Ted McMillan came out not once, but twice on the stained glass. And then we had Quinshawn for the Browns for John. We can go through. Here's all of our purple scopes. We had Nico, Khalil, Brock, Tyrone, Marshawn, Kyle, Russell, Victor, Chuck Foreman, Travis, Gabe Davis, Denario, Cedric, and Jadavion. And here's our hits that we top loaded. The Drake May notoriety, Jalen Milrow on the silver reactive, Trey Harris purple scope, Scataboo, Jackson Dart, Kyle Williams on the notoriety, Khalil Mulling on the purple scope, Jelon Walker purple, Curtis Rourke purple, Travis Hunter, Quinshawn, Will Howard purple, Travis Hunter, Caleb Johnson purple, Shador purple, Tesla on the elevate, Nolan purple, Jackson Dart purple scope, Drake May purple scope, Omarion, Shador, Jack Beck on the purple, Shador, Tet, and Quinshawn on the purple. So there we go, guys. A pretty good set of Mosaic bundles, all things considered. Again, thank you guys for filling in that break. We appreciate it. As we move along to our schedule, as you'll see we are done now with break number 124. We're now going to be doing 1025, which is 10 blasters. I'm grabbing a couple on screen right now of 2022 contenders. Brock Purdy, of course, the headline rookie out of here. And what we're hoping for, amongst some other things, is some Brock Purdy patches or even an autograph or two. But we should get one hit. I would expect most of them to be patches, but one hit per box. After that, we're going to be doing 10 boxes of 2021 Chronicles. And then after that, we're going to be doing a full box of Score Fat Packs. So lots of fun as we take our time capsule backwards now. We shift our 4 years of football from 2025 to 2022. Thank you guys for grabbing the spots in this break. We'll go through the halfway point will be 5 boxes again. So as I get the first 5 boxes out, I will also go through and let's give a shout out and a thank you to everyone who grabbed spots here. Ken with the Cardinals, Daryl with the Falcons and the Ravens, Jim with the Bills and the Panthers, Ed's got his Bears, Andrew the Bengals again, Marshall the Browns, Daryl's got the Cowboys, Alex has the Broncos in this one. There's empty box number 1. After the Broncos, we've got Hayden with the Lions, Chris the Packers, Rich has the Texans, Corey has the Colts, Daryl has the Jaguars, Ken the Chiefs, Anthony the Raiders, James D has the Chargers, Trampus has the Rams. There's box number 2. Oh yeah, Alex Pierce is a rookie in here as well. That's right. Let's see, Anthony has the Raiders, James D the Chargers, Trampus the Rams, Matt has the Dolphins, of course, Daryl has the Vikings, Jim the Patriots, Hayden the Saints, James J the New York Football Giants, the New York Football Jets going to Daryl, Alex with the Eagles, Ted with the Steelers, Daryl with the Niners, Caleb with the Seahawks, Kyle the Buccaneers, Andrew rocking the Titans again, and Ted with the Washington Commanders. Guys, thank you again for grabbing each and every one of those spots. Come on, Pack. There we go. I wish you all good luck. And just like a Vegas dealer, let's see if we can't hit blackjack for each and every one of you. I don't think I can pull 30 autos. But if I could, I would. And we're going to do our best to get you guys some good stuff, some good rookies. The one thing we do know is with Contenders, we'll get plenty of cards, and that is a good thing to add to the value. So congrats on those. Let's talk about our hit counter for this break. Our hit counter is I am going individual players. That's been a little bit of a gamble these days. But I figured with 10 blaster boxes, we had to get multiples of these guys. So 4, not the best rookies necessarily, but 4 of the bigger name rookies. I'm not going to say they're, the best or anything like that, but also I wanted to do a couple guys we don't always do. So, of course, we had to have Brock Purdy in there. You got guys like Alec Pierce and things that we didn't have in there, right? Sauce Gardner, Chris Olave, and James Cook from the Bills, who I think is one of the most underrated running backs in the NFL. Scores so many touchdowns and part of such a great team with the Bills. So that's our 4 spots. So your guys' task at hand for the hit counter is to tell us which of those 2022 rookies is going to show up the most in this 10 blaster box break. There is 40 cards per box. So if you're doing the math, don't worry about getting your calculator out. That's 400 cards. 400 cards, which of these guys is going to show up the most, and then what is the total of all 4 guys going to be. If you get the player correct, you will get a leprechaun, just like so many did in the last break. And if you get the total number of all 4 of them correct, within 1 in either direction, or if we're way away from it, whoever's the closest, you'll get a leprechaun as well. And there's no purchase to do that. Just play along on the hit counter and have some fun with us. Again, there is 1 hit per box in these, so that's why I thought it'd be fun to rip these. I thought when we were eyeing up, I wanted to get another football break in, and I wanted to mix up some stuff. We were able to get our hands on some of these older products again, so I figured 2022 Contenders be some fun, and of course 2021 is always a good time as well. And then I'm particularly excited. I don't mean to overlook these other ones, but I don't know about you guys, but I'm particularly excited to open up that 2020 score fat pack box and see how many of those quarterbacks we can get. That will be our hit counter right away, guys. I'll tell you that is 4 of those quarterbacks are going to be on there. So here's our first 3 blasters. We'll do then the other 2, and then we'll be the halfway point. So get those predictions in at any point. You'll get a chance to update them throughout. And here we go. Congrats to the first card is Brandon Cooks for the Texans. Rich, you're on the board with a Texan. Actually, give me 1 sec to switch stock of top loaders. We got mainly paper here, so I can go size smaller. All right, so there we go. Brandon Cooks for the Texans, Leonard Fournette, James Robinson. There's a Josh Allen for the Bills, Jared Goff, Elijah Moore, Cooper Kupp, Mark Andrews. Our first parallel game day ticket is Shannon Sharp for the Broncos. Congratulations to the Broncos spot, Alex. There's Rashad Bateman, Alvin Kamara, David Montgomery, Tua, Amon-Ra St. Brown. There's Tom Brady with the Buccaneers, Kyle. Jamar Chase, second year, and MVP contenders Geno Smith for the Seahawks. Stephon Diggs, Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones, Michael Carter, Aaron Donald, Marcus Mariota, Derek Carr, Nick Chubb, Jalen Waddle. The one thing I kind of overlooked maybe with 2022 is that they were really light on rookies. So we're going to hope that the parallels and things come out to play on this. How about the Gladiators, Christian Okoye for the Chiefs? Ken, congrats. Mike Evans, Christian Kirk, Jalen Hurts, Jerry Jeudy, Zach Wilson, Cam Akers. Our first patch is going to be Breece Hall, rookie ticket for the Jets. So, Daryl, congrats. The first hit is going to be a patch of Breece Hall for the Jets. We got the legendary LaDainian Tomlinson, Kyle Pitts, Devontae Adams, Myles Garrett, Trey Lance, Nico Collins, Deontay Johnson, Kirk Cousins. There's a sweet insert for the Cowboys, touchdown tandems, Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. Congrats, Daryl. Tyreek Hill, Davis Mills, Mike Evans, Christian Kirk, Jalen Hurts, Jerry Jeudy, Zach Wilson, and we got Marshall Faulk on the ticket parallel. Very light on rookies. We need some rookies to come in here. There's Michael Thomas, Darnell Mooney, Devonta Smith, DeAndre Swift, Travis Kelce, Joe Burrow, Mike Williams, MVP contenders, Justin Jefferson. There's another Josh Allen for the Bills, Jared Goff, Elijah, Cooper Kupp, Mark Andrews, the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, Deshaun Watson, and then you got a Gladiators of Aaron Donald for the Rams. Congratulations to Trampus on the Aaron Donald Gladiators. He listened to his body and retired early while he could still walk right. There's Jamar Chase, Keenan Allen, Cortland Sutton, DK, Matthew Stafford, Lamar Jackson. And our next one is going to be another rookie ticket. It's going to be Aiden Hutchinson for the Lions. And we've got a little bit of a focus on there. Let me just see if I can't get that a little sharper. Bear with me, folks. I don't know if that helped at all. I hope it did. But Aiden Hutchinson, nice rookie for the Lions. Hayden, congratulations. There's a Rookie of the Year candidate, Sky Moore, Marcus Mariota, Derek Carr, Nick Chubb, Jalen Waddle, Brandon Cooks, Leonard Fournette, and James Robinson. Touchdown tandem, Stafford and Cooper Kupp. Stephon Diggs, Danny Dimes, Michael Carter, Aaron Donald, Mariota, Derek Carr, Nick Chubb, Jalen Waddle, and you got Rob Gronkowski on the Gladiators for the Patriots. So congrats to the Patriots by Jim. Taylor Heineke, Dalvin Cook, Baker Mayfield, Juju, the pack, you got Aaron Rodgers, Najee Harris, Justin Jefferson, and we got a winning ticket, Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. Corey, congrats on the Jonathan Taylor. There's Kyle Pitts, Devontae Adams, Myles Garrett, Trey Lance, Nico Collins, Deontay Johnson, Kirk Cousins, and here's a sweet Josh Allen Supernatural for the Bills. So Jim, congrats. We need this. We need the hit counter to get something on there. Otherwise, it's going to be free leprechauns for everyone. That's a nice Josh Allen on the Supernatural. Stevenson, Jonathan Taylor, Marquise Brown, Juju, George Kittle, Aaron Jones. And there's going to be one for the hit counter. How about a James Cook for the Buffalo Bills? Jim, you got a nice Josh Allen Supernatural parallel. And then a James Cook rookie ticket patch. And our hit counter is going to go to 1 here in just a moment. Congrats on the James Cook rookie ticket. Nice blue patch there. And Cook goes to 1. The hit counter is on the board. MVP contenders, Jamar Chase. And we got Aaron Rodgers, Najee Harris, Justin Jefferson, Gabe Davis, Saquon for the Giants, Dak Prescott, T-Law, and touchdown tandems. It's been a good Josh Allen break for the Bills. Jim. So that was 3 of our 5 first half blasters in the books. And we got one of those rookies on there. So again, I did, shame on me. I should have thought through the product configuration a little bit better, forgetting that in 2024 and 2025 contenders, they made a lot more parallels of the rookies, like the draft class and things like that. But in 2022, there wasn't quite as many. Getting a rookie in 2022 was kind of a big deal because there wasn't as many of them. So I should have thought about that and maybe doubled up players on the hit counter or gone with something different. But hey, that's how it goes sometimes. And that's why we give you guys the the halfway point to make your updates. Because when we get to this halfway point, my guess is you guys are going to have wanted to make updates. Unless we get on an absolute tear here, it doesn't look like we're going to have nearly as high a number as we did in the last break. But that is okay. That's how it rolls sometimes. So we'll open up these 2 blasters, and then we'll be on to our second half, and you'll have to lock in your predictions. You hope Topps Files sees some more. Yeah, it's tough, right? Like with the from a breaking standpoint, everyone wants rookies and things like that. But you really do look at a lot of the products across the board right now, and so many rookies, especially when you get into like Topps Series 2, for example. It's just all rookies, and in a lot of cases, it's a lot of rookies that people don't even really care about because the biggest ones either went in Series 1 or go into update or something like that. So I don't know. It's like you kind of hope that there will be a little bit of a tightening up to make cards a little more valuable, and even from the numbering card standpoint, it's like, I love a numbered card as much as anyone, but I feel like there's so many variations in numbered, and you get like, things like Donruss Elite where it goes to $9.99 and things like that. Gets a little tough when there's so many. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so here we go. Boxes 4 and 5. There's Mac Jones, Matt Ryan, Kyler Murray, Darren Waller, Amari Cooper, Deebo Samuel. And it looks like the Jets are going to get another one. It's I thought it was going to be an autograph, but it's numbered. It is 177 to 199. Speaking of those numbered cards. So congrats, Darryl. That is Elijah Moore playoff ticket to 199. We got a numbered card. We should still have an auto or mem card coming out of this box as well. How about a J.J. Watt Gladiators? Big fan of J.J. Watt. It's so unfortunate that most of the end of his career was just cut short every season with injuries and gruesome injuries that he kept fighting back from. Torn biceps, that was incredible that he came back from that. Mariota, Aaron Donald, Derek Carr, Nick Chubb, Jalen Waddle, Brandon Cooks, Leonard Fournette. You got another winning ticket, this one of Kyler Murray for the Cardinals. Ken J. George Kittle, Aaron Jones, Heineke, Dalvin Cook, Baker Mayfield, Kadarius Toney, Ezekiel Elliott, and a supernatural of Drake London for the Falcons. Daryl, congrats. I really like the supernatural parallel. That was one. I wish they would have kept that one around. I thought this was a cool one. At least it goes. It went through 2023, I believe. So it's supernatural. I don't know if it did this year. Nico, Deontay, Kirk Cousins, Stephon Diggs, Daniel Jones, Michael Carter. And we've got a patch, and it's going to be rookie Christian Watson for the Green Bay Packers. Chris, congratulations. The Christian Watson patch. And Rookie of the Year, Jahan Dotson. Give a shout out to my guy Leo. Loves Jahan Dotson. Christian McCaffrey, Justin Herbert, CeeDee Lamb, Ramondre, Jonathan Taylor, Marquise Brown, Juju. And we've got a sweet power players TJ Watt for the Steelers. Kyle Pitts, Devontae, Myles Garrett, Trey Lance, Nico, Deontay Johnson, Kirk Cousins. We got Jason Peters on the Gladiators for the Cowboys. Another Tom Brady for the Buccaneers. Jamar Chase, Keenan Allen, Cortland Sutton, DK Metcalf, Stafford, Lamar Jackson, and Rookie of the Year candidate, now Packers backup quarterback to Jordan Love, Desmond Ridder for the Falcons. Daryl. Aaron Rodgers, Najee, Justin Jefferson, Gabe Davis, Saquon, Dak Prescott, Tila, and a supernatural Kenny Pickett for the Steelers. Ted, congrats. He's still hanging around, isn't he? He's still back up in Philadelphia right now, right? Or did he move town from there? I think he's still in Philadelphia. We got Cam Akers, Rashad Bateman, Kamara, David Montgomery, Tua, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and we got one more patch, and it is Jahan Dotson on the rookie ticket for the Commanders. So, Ted, congratulations on Jahan Dotson on the patch. That's a sweet parallel with Joe Burrow and Myles Garrett. And that is two different teams. So we're going to have to randomize that guy off between the Bengals and the Browns. Andrew and Marshall, you guys are going to be fighting for this one in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and just pop up our card line stand there and put Burrow and Myles Garrett up there for now. Mac Jones, Matt Ryan, Kyler Murray, Cordell Patterson, Darren Waller, Amari Cooper, Deebo Samuel, and power players, JJ Watts. We got one of his brother earlier. All right, so I'm going to slide those guys back there just a second. And as we look at the hit counter, through 5 boxes, I didn't do a good job on this hit counter, guys. We are at 1. So let's hope there's hope for these 4 rookies to come out, of course. But here's my deal I'm going to make with you guys. And this is always one I have to duck from Max when I say this. But if we don't end up with at least 3, then you guys all get a leprechaun for the total. So if we don't end up with at least 3, as long as you made a total number prediction, you'll get a leprechaun. If we get 3 or more, then you had to make the right number prediction. And you still have to guess the right guy. So right now you got James Cook in the lead, the only one that's showing up on the hit counter. But you got to guess the player right. If we get less than 3 total on the hit counter, then everyone who makes a prediction on the number will get a leprechaun. So it's that easy. If you want to get a shot at free stuff, just say one of those 4 names and a number, and that'll make you eligible. If we do get to 3 or more, then no, you would get, if you get I don't know. Let's see if that happens. Stop trying to get free leprechauns when we haven't gotten to the leprechauns yet. Let's see how it plays out. I'm trying to give away and then you're negotiating with me. What's going on? All right. So let's see how it plays out. I hope, for the sake of the 49ers, the Jets, and the Saints, I hope we end up getting higher than 3. But we'll see how it shakes out. All right. So there's the packs for our 5 boxes. And I'll give you guys a minute. I'm going to do the first 2 boxes of packs, and then we're going to lock in our hit counter from there. So you guys got just about another few seconds here. Yeah, that would be nice, Andrew. I hope we can get another one of those Burrow Garretts, because that's a nice looking card. I like that card a lot. It looks a lot like the Zenith parallels, or the Zenith set right off of parallel. So I would love to get a second one of those, because I hate that one of you guys isn't going to get that one. Especially in a set where there's so much base, right? The parallels in this are much more coveted. Kind of what we were talking about before is that does make them a lot more valuable when you do get some of the parallels in this set because they're just not as prevalent. So I'll do what I can to put a little mojo into these and get you guys another one of those. The eBay sweepstakes rules. Uh-oh. We got an eBay lawyer on our hands trying to tell us how the sweepstakes rules go. My only notice about the sweepstakes rules is there's no purchase necessary for us to give away free leprechauns. so, so we can give away 1, none, or 1,000,000. And there's no law around it. All right, lock them in, guys. Here we go. Good luck. Let's see where we end up. Jalen Hurts, Jerry Jeudy, Zach Wilson, Cam Akers, Rashad Bateman, Alvin Kamara, David Montgomery, Tua, and we got another gladiator of Jason Peters for the Cowboys. Matthew Ryan, Kyler Murray, Cordell Patterson, Darren Waller, Amari Cooper, Deebo Samuel, Aaron Rodgers, legendary Jerry Rice for the Niners. So it's not a Brock Purdy yet, Daryl, but there's something for you. Mark Andrews, Tyrann Mathieu, Deshaun Watson, Tyreek Hill, Davis Mills, Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. Speaking of Tyreek Hill, any rumors on who's looking to sign him if someone didn't already? There's another Kenny Pickett for the Steelers. Congrats, Ted. 2 of these supernatural parallels. Taylor Heineke, Dalvin Cook, Baker Mayfield, Kadarius Toney, Ezekiel Elliott, Mac Jones, and not enough for S cards, yeah, right? Eric Ezukama, rookie ticket for the Dolphins. So, Matt, congratulations. You got a rookie patch. I don't believe he's still in the league unless he's running on their practice squad, but congratulations. Rookie of the Year candidate, Tyler Algier for the Falcons. Daryl? Nick Chubb, Jalen Waddle, Brandon Cooks, Leonard Fournette, James Robinson, Josh Allen again, Jared Goff, Elijah, Cooper Kupp, and another power players with J.J. Watt for the Falcons. So, Ken J, congrats. J.J. Watt's showing up for you. There's Trevor Lawrence, Kyle Pitts, Devontae, Myles Garrett. We run all kinds of Trey Lances. Let's get a Brock Purdy, Nico Collins, Deontay Johnson. Power players, Jamal Adams for the Seahawks. Congrats, Caleb. Another Josh Allen, Jared Goff, Elijah, Cooper Kupp, Mark Andrews, Honey Badger, Deshaun Watson. Rookie of the Year candidate, tight end Isaiah Likely for the Ravens. Daryl. Kirk Cousins, Stephon Diggs, Danny Dimes, Michael Carter, Aaron Donald, Marcus Mariota, and another rookie ticket. It's not going to help our hit counter, but it's a good one for the Raiders. Zamir White. Congratulations, Anthony, on the Zamir White patch. There's a game day ticket of Aaron Rodgers for the Packers. This is a cool card. Mariota, Derek Carr, Nick Chubb, Jalen Waddle, Brandon Cooks, Leonard Fournette, James Robinson, Cuckoo Kachu. We got one of those round numbers finally with Jameson Williams and Jahan Dotson for the Commanders. So this one's going to have to get randomized off between the Lions and the Commanders, Hayden and Ted. Nico Collins, Deontay Johnson, Kirk Cousins, Stephon Diggs, Danny Dimes, Michael Carter, Aaron Donald, and an MVP Contenders, Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars. Daryl, second year T-Law on the MVP Contenders. Get into box number 8 of this 10-box blaster box break. We're still sitting at 1, so right now everyone's, if we don't get one of those other guys on there, everyone's looking solid for the number, getting a leprechaun if you made a prediction. And right now, if you're sitting on James Cook, you're probably feeling pretty solid as well. Andrew, oh yeah, you had Cook 3 already, didn't you? Yeah, so I don't know. I think we had you in there already, Andrew. Here's the next box. Here we go. There is Tay Adams. Actually, give me one sec. Oh, cancel. I don't know why saying give me one sec made my phone think that they needed to help me, but I'm okay, phone. Just getting some sleeves. All right, there's Tay Adams, Myles Garrett, Trey Lance, Nico, Deontay, Kirk Cousins, Stephon Diggs, another Jason Peters Gladiators for the Cowboys. It's a lot of deja vu going on in these boxes. Kirk Cousins, Stephon Diggs, Danny Dimes, Michael Carter, Aaron Donald, Marcus Mariota. Our next patch is going to be another one for the Lions. It's Jameson Williams on the rookie tickets. Congratulations for the Lions again, Hayden. Jameson Williams on the rookie ticket. Trey McBride on the rookie of the year candidate. That's not a bad rookie for the Cardinals, Ken. He had 100 catches last year, more than 100 catches, I think. Najee Harris, Justin Jefferson, Gabe Davis, Saquon, Dak Prescott, not Presley, Trevor Lawrence, Kyle Pitts, another Kenny Pickett Supernatural. Wow. The Supernatural parallels not spreading the love either in this one for the Steelers. Ted, congrats. There's T-Law, Kyle Pitts, Devontae, Myles Garrett, Trey Lance again, Nico, Deontay. Winning ticket, Justin Herbert, excuse me. I don't know why I was thinking Joe Burrow. Justin Herbert on the second-year quarterback winning ticket for the Chargers, James D. Matt Ryan, Kyler Murray, Cordell Patterson, Darren Waller, Cooper, Debo, Aaron Rodgers, and how about another J.J. Watt power players for the Cardinals, Ken? So we are definitely seeing a lot of duplication. Let's hope boxes 9 and 10 shake it up a little bit. I'll put the counter up, and I'm going to open up both boxes here, 9 and 10, as we go. So as I open up boxes 9 and 10, I will also invite you guys to take a moment, if you haven't done so already, to make sure that you have saved us as a seller on eBay so that you do know when our shows go live, you know when new listings go up, new singles go up, and all those sorts of things. We do have quite a bit of singles listed right now, and we do have auctions up for this week. We're going to do a lot more fun stuff this week. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday this week. So we're going to do a little Saturday morning before NCAA tournament really gets kicked off. So you guys can hang out with us multiple times this week. So make sure you have us saved as a seller on eBay so you can check out all those auctions and not miss your spots. On the YouTubes, please, if you haven't done so already, make sure that you hit that subscribe button to our channel. We sure would appreciate it. And then share the link to our channel with as many friends as you can. We would love to continue to grow this network, and it is because of you guys we do so. So thank you very much. While you're taking the time to bang around on the interwebs, check us out on all the other social channels, TikTok, Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to us on all those, and make sure you pop cardlines.com and sign up for our newsletter that goes out twice a week and is free for your entertainment. So let's look at our last two boxes and see if we get anything else on the hit counter. There's Ramondre Stevenson, Jonathan Taylor, Marquise Brown, Juju, Baker Mayfield, Zeke Elliott, Mac Jones. We got Jonathan Taylor on the game day ticket for the Colts. Saquon, Dak Prescott, T-Law, Kyle Pitts, Devontae Adams, Myles Garrett, another Trey Lance, and we got another one of these fun guys, and it's Josh Allen versus Jalen Ramsey. So the Bills and the Rams are going to fight this one out. Jim and Trampus, you guys are going to fight for this guy here in a moment. There is a Justin Elbell for the Chargers. Congrats, James D. George Kittle, Aaron Jones, Taylor Heineke, Dalvin Cook, Kadarius Toney, CeeDee Lamb. On the Gladiators, we got Mean Joe Green for the Steelers, Ted. Amari Cooper, Debo. Aaron Rodgers, Najee, Justin Jefferson, Gabe Davis, and Trey McBride on a rookie ticket patch for the Cardinals, Ken. The Cardinals are actually having a really good break out of this, Ken. Nice pickup on the Cardinals spot. So there's a Trey McBride rookie patch. That's probably one of the better patches we've gotten out of this so far. Congratulations. And there's Rookie of the Year candidate Christian Watson for the pack. D-Hop, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, T. Higgins, A.J. Dillon. Here's some new faces at least. Terry McLaurin, Adam Thielen, and Christian McCaffrey. You got Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson on the touchdown tandems for the Vikings. Congrats, Daryl. Michael Thomas, Darnell Mooney, Devonta Smith, DeAndre Swift, Travis Kelce, Joe Burrow, Mike Williams, and we got Herschel Walker on the Gladiators for the Cowboys. The Cowboys have got a ton of these Gladiator cards. Daryl, congrats. Travis Kelce, Joe Burrow, Mike Williams, Javonte, Geno, Shaquille. Another patch snuck up on me there, and it is John Mechie on the rookie ticket for the Texans. Rich, congratulations on the John Mechie rookie patch. Rookie of the Year candidate Rachaad White for the Buccaneers. Kyle. Speaking of the Buccaneers, there's Tom Brady for the Buccaneers. Jamar Chase, Keenan Allen, Cortland Sutton, DK Metcalf, Matthew Stafford, Lamar Jackson. Hey, a supernatural that isn't Kenny Pickett, and it's rookie Malik Willis for the Titans, formerly for the Packers, now for your Miami Dolphins, although he might not even become their starter, weirdly. Congrats to the Titan spot, though, Andrew, on a nice Malik Willis supernatural. DK Metcalf, Matthew Stafford, Lamar Jackson, Michael Thomas, Darnell Mooney, Devonta, DeAndre Swift. For the Jets, there is Garrett Wilson and Treylon Burks for the Titans. So we're going to randomize this one off as well between Daryl and Andrew. I would think he has to be the starter, but they got Ewers, and didn't they go pick someone else up as well? Which confused me, but I think they did. Zach Wilson, Cam Akers, Rashad Bateman, Alvin Kamara, David Montgomery, Tua, Amon-Ra, and one last power players, Jordan Brooks for the Seahawks. Caleb, congratulations. All right, so let's address our random ones here. All of them are 2. So we're going to go 1 and 2. And so top will be 1, bottom will be 2, or left will be to 1, and right will be 2 on these. So let's get our friendly leprechauns out. We've got 1 and 2 and 60. My kids were playing with the leprechauns, apparently. We're gonna go for 17 seconds for the leprechauns. Here we go. Shuffle them up once or twice, and let's go. Nobody wants to win this. 2 starting to pull. Oh, 1. Hey. All right. So 1 takes it. So let me get the leprechauns off. Thank you, leprechauns. So the Jets spot is going to get this round 1 numbers. Congratulations to the Jet spot. And then this guy is going to the Bills. Jim, congratulations. This guy is going to the Lions. Hayden, congrats. And then Andrew, you managed to hang on, and sadly, Marshall to the Browns. This one's going to Andrew with Joe Burrow and Myles Garrett. So, guys, congrats on those, and you can thank your leprechauns, or you can curse at your leprechauns if you lost out on that. And let's recap what we did get. I can't endorse that as the best break we've ever had, but it was still a lot of fun. And let's take a look at what we got. We got Malik Willis, John Mechie on the patch. Trey McBride was a nice patch there. Justin Herbert on the winning ticket. Kenny Pickett, Supernatural. Jameson Williams patch was a pretty decent one. Tila on the MVP contenders. Zamir White rookie tickets. Ezu Kanma on the rookie tickets. Another Kenny Pickett Supernatural. Jahan Dotson on the rookie tickets. Another Kenny Pickett Supernatural. You're not having deja vu. Christian Watson on the ticket. Drake London on the Supernatural. JJ Watt Gladiators. Elijah Moore to 199. James Cook on the rookie tickets. Josh Allen on the Supernatural. Gronkowski Gladiators. Aiden Hutchinson on the rookie patch. Aaron Donald Gladiators. And Breece Hall on the rookie patch. And how we ended up on the hit counter is we only got one of those 4 guys. So I did not make a good hit counter on this one. But how that's going to play out is, unless things still need to be updated, we've got Corey, James, Ken, Matt, Andrew, and Andrew. All were with James Cook, so you guys are going to get leprechauns for that. And then we did end up less than 3. So everybody who got a number prediction in is going to get a leprechaun because we only got 1 on the hit counter. So you guys are going to get. Oop, we didn't want to do that. Sorry, Max, I'm messing up your thing there. Oh no, I'm messing you up here, Max. There we go. So everyone who made a number prediction, you guys are getting a leprechaun. And so then Corey, James, Ken, Matt, Andrew, and Andrew, you guys all doubled up because you had Cook as well. So lots of leprechauns were earned on that one. So congrats on that. And thanks you guys for playing along. Again, please, if you haven't done so already and you're watching us on YouTube, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and share the link with your friends and tell them to come check us out at Cardlines Breaks. As we go to our schedule for the evening, we are done with Contenders. We're now going to be doing 10 more blasters, and this time it's going to be 2021 Chronicles. And then after this one, we are going to be going with 2020 Score. And so we are a little bit ahead of schedule. I'm moving quick tonight. Quite frankly, I'm not going to slow down. Again, we've got some pretty inclement weather here. And so we're going to keep going, and mainly for the safety of of our team members here, and we want to get everyone home safely. So we're going to keep it rolling, and we will end up a little bit ahead of time. My apologies to those who are coming in, um, you might come in and we're in the middle of the break when you think we're starting. My apologies to that, but we are rolling through here because of the inclement weather, so we get home safely. But we'll do our Chronicles, 10 blasters, and then we'll do our score Fat Pack box. And then we'll do some Leprechaun races. So as we get our teams up for our Chronicles break 1026, it is 2021 Chronicles. I want to thank, we're going to go backwards this time. Kyle has Washington and the Titans. Tim's got the Buccaneers. Caleb with the Niners and the Seahawks. Ken has the Steelers. Daryl has the Eagles. Rich, the Jets. James J, the Gigantes one more time. James D, the Raiders. Ken, the Chiefs. Tim, the Jaguars. Jim D, the Colts. The Texans, James J. Chris, the Packers. Hayden, the Lions. Michael, the Broncos. James J with the Cowboys. Marshall with the Browns. We've got Andrew with the Bengals. Michael with the Bears. Jim D has the Panthers and the Bills. James J has the Ravens. Michael, the Falcons. And Daryl has the Cardinals. Again, thank you guys so very much for grabbing spots in each and every one of these breaks tonight, including this break for 2021. We're chasing, well, there were some failed quarterbacks that may not be failed in the end, right? Justin Fields looked like he had a little something going last year in New York, and then he got a couple concussions and was never right again. And then Mac Jones, he could still turn out to be something. Some people say he could be the next kind of Malik Willis, where he could renaissance his career if he gets a fair shake somewhere. So we'll see what happens in there. But we've got a decent rookie class in 2021. The receiving class in 2021 is probably the best in a long time, with Chase, Collins, Devonta Smith, and others. You got Micah Parsons in here. So again, let's see what we can do. And we'll talk about that hit counter. Let's hope it treats us a little better here in break 1026. For our hit counter, I'm sticking with 4. Now, the one thing we know, guys, with Chronicles is going to be way different than Contenders just was. Contenders is very much about base and getting that coveted rookie or parallel. In Chronicles, everything is a parallel. You only get about 4 base cards a case in Chronicles. Everything's a parallel. Everything's a different style of card, and it is chock full of rookies. So I feel very, very confident that we are not going to experience the same thing on the hit counter that we did the last break. But we're going with 4 individuals again, and we're going with 4 of those rookies we're hoping to pull. You got Micah Parsons, you got Jamar Chase, you got Nico Collins, and you got T-Law. So, guys, tell us which of those 4, T-Law, Trevor Lawrence, that is, not Ty-Law, from the Patriots, Trevor Lawrence, if you didn't know that one. You guys tell us which of these 4 rookies are going to show up in this 10-box break. Again, we should do much better than we did in Contenders. I would expect us to at least be in double digits, if not much higher than that. But we'll see how the first few boxes shake out. You guys will have ample opportunity to update your hit counter predictions, and you'll have until the halfway point. So you have until we're done with 5 of the 10 boxes before you will have to lock in your predictions. I can tell you right now, I have counted at least 3 of those guys. So we are going to more than eclipse the last break, because I've already seen at least 3 of those names that are going to pop up. So get those predictions in early because it's fun. And we'll see how it shakes out. Good luck to everyone in this break. And again, we are starting about 15 minutes early. So appreciate everyone's understanding on that. If you're joining in, welcome into the evening. Have some fun, play along on the hit counter. It's free to do so. We've done 2 of our 4 football breaks. We've gone through 2 years so far, and now we travel back to 2021, and we're seeing how the rookies are going to treat us in 2021 Chronicles. There's 3 of our first 5 boxes we got opened up. Get those predictions in, and while I open up boxes 4 and 5, I'll put that up again for your reference. But here we go again. I love Chronicles. I expect us to see lots of parallels and rookies. There's our first base. The Lions are on the board. Hayden with a DeAndre Swift. You got Tom Brady for the Buccaneers. And here's our first Trevor Lawrence. Congratulations for the Jaguars, Tim. Trevor Lawrence is going to get us on the board early. 3 cards in, and we already matched our hit counter production out of 10 boxes. Contenders, which was to be expected. There's Rondale Moore, rookie for the Cardinals. A black prism Kenneth Gainwell for the Eagles. That's pretty cool. Congrats, Daryl, on the black prism. That's a retail, so it's not numbered or anything, and it's not a 1-of-1 like some prism sets, but that's a beautiful looking card there of Kenneth Gainwell. There is Devonta Smith for the Eagles, Daryl, on the rookie Kings. Kadarius Toney on the rookie pink. Deontay Johnson, Joe Mixon, Mike Gesicki. Rookie on the legacy, Rashawn Slater for the Chargers, James J. And Kellen Mono on the clear vision for the Vikings rookie. There's another Rondale Moore for the Cardinals. Rookie Justin Fields for the Bears, Michael. Baker Mayfield, Eli Mitchell rookie. Brandon Cooks. There's Kyle Trask, rookie for the Buccaneers. We've got a magnitude of Joe Burrow for the Bengals. So there we go, Andrew. Congratulations. That's a sweet parallel, and hopefully we're warming Joe Burrow up for the next break as well. Get some of his rookies. Chuba Hubbard, another nice rookie running back for the Panthers, Jim. Davis Mills for the Texans. James Robinson, Kelvin Ridley, Darren Waller, and Pat Freiermuth, rookie for the Steelers. Congrats, Ken. Jamin Davis for the playoff clear for the Commanders. Odafe Owa for the Ravens on the rookie Gridiron Kings. Marshawn Lattimore on the pink foil. Jalen Waddle, rookie. Amon-Ra St. Brown, rookie for the Lions, is a good one, Hayden. Mike Evans and Rondale Moore for the Cardinals. So there's so many rookies in here, and guys like Amon-Ra St. Brown, Pat Freiermuth, obviously recognizable rookie names. We're going to get them all sleeved up. I'm just not going to, I can't sleeve and top load them all because we'd still be in the first box an hour from now if I was trying to do that. But we will get all those rookies taken care of for you guys. There's a sweet, this one we will. The clear ones I always like to make sure we sleeve up and keep them actually taken care of. Pat Freiermuth for the Steelers. There's D-Hop on a pink foil for the Cardinals. The other thing about Chronicles is they're always flipped in all directions. Kellen Mond on the pink for the Vikings. Brevin Jordan for the Texans. Big Ben. Justin Jefferson. Kyle Pitts is a decent rookie for the Falcons, Michael. And we got Alvin Kamara on the magnitude for the Saints. Congratulations, Alex. Matthew Stafford on the pink base. Najee Harris, rookie pink. And Nico Collins, rookie for the Texans, James J. That's going to put Nico Collins on the hit counter along with T-Law. And we're at 1 apiece. We're up to 2. Traquan Smith. There is a Jamar Chase base rookie. So Chase and T-Law, I will top load all that we get of those guys. So congratulations to the Bengals, Andrew, and Jamar Chase gets on the board. There's Michael Carter for the Jets on the Prestige. Javon Holland for the Dolphins, playoff clear. I like it with the logo in there. That's a cool card. There's Eli Mitchell. There's our first Micah Parsons of the break for the Cowboys. Congrats, James J. And Micah Parsons goes to 1. That is a pink foil Micah. So everyone on the hit counter has shown up already. We're all at 1 apiece. Josh Jacobs, Darnell Mooney, Deebo Samuel. And there's a nice legacy of Amon St. Brown for the Lions. Hayden, congratulations. The 2020 is score football that we're doing the final break is 2020 score football. There's Eli Mitchell on the clear rookie. Pat Freiermuth for the Steelers, the rookie Kings. Jeffrey Simmons on the pink, Tom Brady. Another Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars. So congrats, Tim. That's both been base so far, but at least we got 2 Trevor Lawrences on the board. So T-Law goes to 2. We're at 5 on the hit counter. Cordell Patterson. There's Zach Wilson on the Prestige. We got Derrick Henry on the magnitude for the Titans. Kyle, congrats. Kiki Nwanyu for the Vikings. Ramondre Stevenson on the pink luminance for the Patriots. Joe Mixon, Mike Gesicki, DeAndre Swift. Rookie Tutu Atwell for the Rams. And Oyami Brown on the playoff momentum for the Commanders. Travis Etienne Jr. rookie for the Jaguars. Trey Lance. Eli Mitchell for the Niners. Brandon Cooks and Deontay Johnson. We've got another black prism, and boy, this would have been big if we were ripping this back in 2021. A black prism, Mac Jones for the Patriots. Brett, congratulations. It is a cool card for sure. You got Kyle Trask on the clear vision. David Montgomery, Jalen Waddle, Calvin Ridley, Darren Waller, Baker Mayfield. There's another Mac Jones on the Prestige. And a magnitude Tom Brady. Guys, we've been pulling some really good magnitude. The names of the players coming out of the magnitudes are pretty sweet. Joe Burrow, Derrick Henry, Tom Brady. There's Derek Carr on the pink. Elijah Moore for the Jets on the pink luminance. Najee Harris, Travis Etienne Jr. Rashad Bateman, rookie for the Ravens. And there's a Prestige Amon St. Brown for the Lions. Congratulations to Hayden. I really considered Amon St. Brown versus Nico Collins. And I went with Nico. But Amon showed up a lot. Jalen Waddle on a black prism for the Dolphins. Congratulations, Matt. So we've got 3 black prisms already. You don't see those come out as much. But apparently tonight we're seeing them. There's Michael Carter for the Jets. And there's a Micah Parsons on the rookie Gridiron Kings for the Cowboys. James, congrats. That's another pink foil version of it. And so Micah is going to tie up T-Law at 2, and we're at 6. Here's our first Patrick Mahomes of the night. Cole Beasley, Austin Eckler, and how about another black prism? Wow. Again, these are just the retail black prisms, so it's not crazy, but it's nice to pull those. They're sweet cards. Davis Mills, rookie for the Texans. James J., congrats. Be nice if one of them was a 1-of-1 black prism. Tila on the magnitude for the Jaguars. Tim, congrats. That is a cool card. Nice Tila rookie. And Trevor Lawrence is going to go to 3 on the hit counter. We're up to 7. There's a luminance of Jamar Chase for the Bengals. Andrew, congrats. So Jamar Chase on the luminance is going to put him to 2. And we're at 8. There's Travis Kelce, Matt Judon, A.J. Dillon, Terry McLaurin. That was our biggest run of vets so far at 4. Kellen Mond again. There's a nice Devonta Smith momentum rookie for the Eagles. Darryl, congratulations. I really like the clear playoff momentum cards with that logo on there. That's cool. There's Kellen Mond again for the Vikings. We've seen plenty of him. And here's another Jamar Chase on the Panini parallel. Pink foil for Andrew. Congratulations. And Chase goes to 3, tying up T-Law. And we're at 9 now. Marquise Brown, Kadarius Toney rookie. Myles Garrett. Najee Harris. Trey Lance on the rookie. We got Justin Fields, rookie for the Bears. A.J. Brown, Keenan Allen, CeeDee Lamb, Kirk Cousins. We got Justin Fields on the legacy rookie for the Bears. Congratulations, Michael. Again, back in 2021, we'd have been really excited about these. There's Jalen Waddle on the magnitude rookie for the Dolphins. Jonathan Taylor, pink foil. Kenneth Gainwell on the pink luminance. Antonio Gibson, Tyreek Hill, DJ Moore. Javonte Williams for the Broncos. Travis Etienne on the playoff momentum for the Jaguars. DK Metcalf. Elijah Moore on the rookie Gridiron Kings for the Jets. Rich, congrats. All right, so 3 of the 5 of the first half boxes are in, and we're up to 9 on the hit counter. We've got Chase and Trevor Lawrence each at 3. We got Micah at 2, and we got Nico Collins at 1, putting us at 9. Again, you have it till the halfway point. This is not the halfway point. That was 3 out of 5. And then that'll be the halfway point because then we got 5 out of 10 more to go. So you got some time, but you can start to feel how the hit counter is going and decide who you think is going to take it. Watch these 4th and 5th boxes closely to see if anything major changes. And then hopefully you can get a shot at some more leprechauns. Again, if you're like, what the heck is that? Play along on the hit counter. It's our fun way of giving you some free stuff. If you like free stuff, you just got to play along and tell us which of these 4 rookies we're going to get the most cards of in the break, and then what the total of all 4 of them combined is going to be. If you get the player correct, you get a leprechaun. If you get the total correct, within 1 in either direction, you get a leprechaun, and those leprechauns are going to race for you. I got a stack of some free packs that we're going to give away tonight. It's some of the year's products that we're doing. So I got some packs of 2021 Chronicles. I've got some packs of 2022 Contenders. And I've got some 2022 Chronicles fat packs as well that are all going to factor into the mix for the givvies tonight. All right, boxes 4 and 5. Let's see what we can do. Justin Fields on the rookie. Michael Pittman Jr., Derrick Henry. There's Kadarius Toney for the Giants. And Devonta Smith, and oh man, he is dinged up here. Look, if we can see that. We got a chunk here. We got a dinged up corner. We got a little bit of a pull out of the back there. I don't know. The rest of the cards have been fine. I don't know. He just slid around a lot there. So for the Eagles, Darryl, we're going to sleeve that guy up so he doesn't get any more damage on you. But that one's going to be a PC only type of one for the Eagles. That's a bummer to see that. The rest of them, we haven't had another card bent like that. So I think it's just an unlucky one that came out of the middle of the pack there. Mac Jones on the score chrome is pretty sweet. I've been doing this with the hit counter on, guys. Sorry about that. I'll go back through. We had Kadarius Toney, Justin Fields, and then, like I said, the Devontae Smith was a little dinged up there, so sorry about that one. And then we got the Mac Jones score. And that is a sweet Mac Jones. Again, would have been a much bigger card after he took the starting job in New England. But now that's still, you only get about 1 or 2 score chromes out of this, so that's a nice one. There's Freiermuth. Patrick Surtain, we hadn't seen him yet. That's a great one for the Broncos. Congrats, Michael. Matthew Stafford, D-Hop, Lattimore, and boy, Mac Jones parallels just keep coming. Mac Jones on the flux for the Patriots. So, Brett, the Patriots are giving you some great Mac Jones variety, some cool stuff for Mac Jones. And then a Patrick Mahomes magnitude for the Chiefs. Ken, congrats. Boy, we've hit some really good names out of the magnitudes. There's Terrence Marshall Jr. on the Luminance rookie. And another Trevor Lawrence. This one is a base, but it's a pink foil parallel of Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars. Tim, congrats. And T-Law goes to 4, putting our hit counter at 10. We got Miles Sanders, Cortland Sutton, Michael Carter, rookie for the Jets, Terrence Marshall, Prestige, Des Fitzpatrick for the Titans, Rondale Moore for the Cardinals, Jalen Waddle on the pink for the Dolphins, Jeffrey Simmons, Alvin Kamara. There's Joe Burrow. Got Tylen Wallace for the Ravens, Javonte Williams on the clear vision for the Broncos rookie, Dwayne Eskridge for the Seahawks. There's a Tom Brady again, Derek Carr, David Montgomery, and Trey Lance rookie. For the Giants, there's Kadarius Toney and a magnitude of Derek Carr for the Raiders. Congrats, James D. DeAndre Swift on the pink for the Lions. Javonte Williams on the pink luminance for the Broncos. Corey Davis, Aaron Donald, Matt Ryan. Got a Justin Fields prestige. Kenneth Gainwell on the playoff momentum rookies. Mike Gesicki on the pink. And a Nico Collins on the rookie Gridiron Kings for the Texans, James J. And so that's going to be our second Nico Collins for the hit counter. That's the pink foil of the rookie Gridiron Kings. So Nico goes to 2. We're up to 11. Mike Gesicki, DeAndre Swift, Tom Brady. And we've got a prestige of Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. Hayden, congrats. We've got another black prism coming up, guys. It's going to be for the Dolphins again for Matt. It's going to be Jalen Waddle on the black prism. Congratulations to Matt. We've seen plenty of Jalen Waddle. Could have had him on the hit counter. Rashad Bateman for the Ravens on the Gridiron Kings. And Jamar Chase on a pink luminance for the Bengals. Congratulations, Andrew. Jamar Chase rookie card. And Chase goes to 4. We're up to 12 on the hit counter now. We got Brandon Cooks, Deontay Johnson, Joe Mixon. Penny Sewell for the Lions on the legacy rookie. Terrence Marshall Jr. on the playoff momentum for the Panthers. There's a Nico Collins for the Texans. So Nico goes to 3. We're at 13. Najee Harris, Darren Waller, Baker Mayfield, Eli Mitchell, Kellen Mond Prestige, and another Jalen Waddle on the clear vision for the Dolphins. A great Jalen Waddle break. Eli Mitchell for the Niners, Kellen Mond for the Vikings, Mike Evans, James Robinson, Calvin Ridley, Najee Harris Prestige, Davis Mills for the Texans on the magnitude. I almost lost that in my head. Pat Freiermuth on the Gridiron Rookie Kings. Austin Eckler pink. Justin Jefferson. Jalen Waddle. They're all turned around. And an Amon-Ra St. Brown. So lots of Jalen Waddles, and including another Jalen Waddle here. Jalen Waddle. Matt, congrats. He's been all over the place. How about Jamar Chase, rookie playoff momentum for Andrew? Congratulations. There's a sweet Jamar Chase rookie. And we're doing all right. That's our 5th Jamar Chase. We're up to 14 on the hit counter. Cole Beasley on the pink. Justin Fields on a rookie pink. Mac Jones on a base. Brevin Jordan on a base rookie. Big Ben, Javonte Williams, Prestige. Trevor Lawrence on a clear vision rookie for the Jaguars. Tim, congratulations. Another sweet Trevor Lawrence. That's going to put him in a tie with Jamar Chase because that's his fifth as well. And we're at 15 on the hit counter. We've got a pink foil of Patrick Mahomes. And then Michael Carter for the Jets on the pink foil. So that puts us at the halfway point, which means as I get boxes 6 through 10 up on the table, it is now your guys' time to make your final predictions on how we're going to end up. We got to 15, and we've got a two-way tie between Chase and Tila at 5. Micah Parsons came out a couple times in a row and then has been pretty quiet otherwise. And Nico Collins had a small little run there in the last couple boxes. He got up to 3. So we are at 15, and you guys got to decide which of these guys is going to take it and what the total is going to be. And if you get the player correct and you get the number correct within one in either direction, you are going to get a leprechaun. So I'll open these guys up, which will be boxes 6 and 7. And once I open these guys up, you'll have to make your final prediction. See a Chase auto. We'll see what we can do. We haven't gotten an auto yet. We need an auto or a patch out of these. These aren't the unfortunate of Chronicles blasters is that you're not guaranteed a hit. But you always hope with 10, you always hope you might get 1 or 2. With the Contenders, we were guaranteed a hit, but we knew most of them would be patches. With Chronicles, obviously you don't get as many hits in the blasters, but you do get rookies. I mean, when you look at this, out of the 420 cards that we're doing in this, there's probably only about 40 cards that are actually veterans. Probably about 380 cards that are rookies on here. So it's just a vast difference between Contenders and Chronicles from back in these years. So you like it either way, right? I've always been a huge fan of Chronicles because I like the variety. I like getting different types of cards. So it doesn't feel as much like base. I think, people's downside of something like Contenders is if they don't like getting those base ones or they don't hit on their 1 or 2 parallels, they can feel a little bored. Where with Contenders, you don't feel bored at all. As a breaker, I wish Contenders would not put all the cards upside down and all that sort of stuff. But what are you going to do? All right, so lock in those hit counter predictions. Max, close it up when you get a second. And here's going to be boxes 5 and 6. Here we go. Kirk Cousins, Marquise Brown, Kadarius Toney for the Gigantes, Tutu Atwell on the Prestige, Najee Harris on a Magnitude rookie for the Steelers. Congrats, Ken. Trey Lance for the Niners, Greg Rousseau for the Bills on the Gridiron Kings, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, CeeDee Lamb, Javonte Williams for the Broncos, and Zach Wilson for the Jets. How about a Luminance Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars, Tim? And Trevor Lawrence is going to take a lead on the hit counter coming out of the gates of the second half. He is going to go to 6. And we go to 16. We got Myles Garrett on the pink. Aaron Jones, Antonio Gibson, Tyreek Hill. Another Mac Jones Prestige. Patrick Surtain on the clear vision for the Broncos. Sam Ellinger for the Colts. We didn't see much of him. Rashad Bateman for the Ravens rookie. Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson. We got Dwayne Eskridge and another magnitude, Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars. So, Tim, congratulations, as this is going to mark our 7th Trevor Lawrence of the break. We are averaging 1 per box, so that's pretty sweet. He goes to 7, opens up a little bit of lead. We're at 17. There's Davis Mills for the Texans. Kadarius Toney for the Giants. Quentin Nelson, Kyler Murray. There's Josh Allen for the Bills. Trey Sermon on the legacy rookie for the Niners. Devonta Smith for the Eagles on the playoff momentum. So congrats to Daryl again on the Devonta Smith spots, and the Eagles spot, I should say. Marquise Brown, Sam Ellinger for the Colts. Jalen Hurts. And there's a Micah Parsons, rookie for the Cowboys. So that is going to be just our 3rd Micah Parsons so far. We go up to 18 on the hit counter. Tyler Lockett, Travis Etienne rookie. Trey Lance on the clear vision. Kirk Cousins and Anthony Schwartz on the Gridiron Kings. Jalen Waddle continues to roll for the Dolphins. Amon-Ra St. Brown again for the Lions. Mike Evans, Tylan Wallace for the Ravens prestige. Terrence Marshall Jr. for the Panthers. Najee Harris for the Steelers. Adam Thielen, Brevin Jordan rookie. Big Ben, Justin Jefferson. How about another Jalen Waddle on the score chrome for the Dolphins, Mats. And a Jalen Waddle on the clear vision for the Dolphins, Mats. And Tyler Heineke. Well, I think Jalen Waddle, if he were on the hit counter, I think he'd be winning this one for sure. He's been all over the place. Him and Mac Jones. Najee Harris has been around a lot too. Daniel Jones, Nick Chubb. There's Mac Jones again. There's a Justin Fields prestige. There's a Davis Mills magnitude for the Texans. Aaron Rodgers. There's a Kenneth Gainwell on the pink for the Eagles. T.J. Hockenson, Chris Godwin. Lamar Jackson. For Amon-Ra St. Brown, we've either had base Chronicles or Prestige, but we've gotten a good amount of them. Hayden, congrats. I didn't put Amon-Ra on our hit counter, but he's a good rookie from the set. Flux, Terrence Marshall Jr. for the Panthers. A Mac Jones Luminance. A Jalen Waddle pink on the Luminance. Adam Thielen, Dawson Knox, and Laviska Shenault. You got the Flux rookie, Kenneth Gainwell for the Eagles, Daryl. And another Jamar Chase on the playoff momentum for the Bengals. Andrew, congrats. That is going to put Jamar Chase at 6, and he's back to 1 behind Trevor Lawrence on the hit counter. And we're up to 19 on that hit counter, by the way. There's Michael Carter for the Jets. Damian Harris and Damian Harris. You got a pink and a silver foil version. Aaron Rodgers, Tyler Heineke. Kellen Mond on the Prestige one more time. Another Trevor Lawrence on a clear vision for the Jaguars. Tim, you are doing all right. You're now more than 1 per box on average of a Trevor Lawrence. As he goes to 8, and we go to 20 on the hit counter. There's Zach Wilson for the Jets and Kyle Trask on the Gridiron Kings for the Buccaneers. We've got boxes 8, 9, and 10 now to go. Let me put up the hit counter. You guys can see how you're doing. Trevor Lawrence has established himself as the front runner. He's got 8. Jamar Chase is trying to keep pace. The rest of the guys aren't doing quite as good of a job. Parsons and Nico are hanging back at 3 apiece. Those hit counters were locked, so good luck on your predictions. We need to hit a few more here to start getting people in the running for the numbers. A good amount of you were on Jamar Chase, and a couple of you are on Trevor Lawrence. So right now you guys are looking good if you're on Trevor Lawrence. You're in okay shape if you're sitting on Jamar Chase. And for the number-wise, we got to get a few of these 4 guys to show up in these last 3 boxes, and then we'll be in good shape for you guys to hit on some for the total counts. That was box 10. So we'll get them. Once again, I'll take a moment just to pimp out our website a little bit. If you guys haven't been on lately, pop on to cardlines.com and make sure that you sign up for our newsletter that does go out twice a week, which is free. You also might want to check out our shop. We've got all sorts of fun products and supplies. We did recently add some new packs and blaster boxes that are available, newer products, so you might want to check that out. You can always get pretty decent price supplies on our websites. We do have some mystery packs. They've been selling out quickly, but if you're looking to grab some of those mystery packs, we've got them listed on our website and all kinds of other fun stuff. So check it out. If you haven't filled it out yet, you can also fill out a quick survey. It's a 5-question survey about your breaking interests and habits. And if you take that survey, you'll get a $5 coupon towards our store, which can either knock off shipping or get you some money towards a product or whatever. So go check all that out. And then we'll make the ask again one more time if you haven't done so already. In all the socials, please do subscribe and share our channel with anyone who's willing to listen to you. But also specifically in YouTube, I'm making it a goal this year. We want to get over 10,000 subscribers in YouTube. So I appreciate in advance any help you guys can do in increasing that number. All you got to do is just share in YouTube. Just share the link to our channel with your friends and say, hey, subscribe to these guys. They're a lot of fun. Even, I guess hopefully you think we're a lot of fun. But even if you don't, just share the link anyways. All right, so that was boxes 7 and 8. We'll save box 10, or sorry, 8 and 9. We're going to save box 10 for one by itself. There's Jeffrey Simmons, Alvin Kamara, Joe Burrow. You got Kyle Trask on the Prestige. Kellen Mond on the Clear Vision. Kyle Pitts on the Gridiron Kings. Ben Roethlisberger, Derek Carr, David Montgomery, and rookie Trey Lance. Kyle Pitts on the Chrome for the Falcons. Another really nice magnitude in Joe Burrow. For Andrew, congrats on the Joe Burrow magnitude. We'll take that one. Brevin Jordan, rookie pink for the Texans. Jalen Waddle, one more time for the Dolphins for Matt. Matt, you got a good loot of him coming your way. Corey Davis, Aaron Donald, Matt Ryan. Pat Frymuth, Prestige. Jamin Davis for the Commanders on the clear. Mac Jones on a pink. Kyle Trask. There's a Jamar Chase base for Andrew and the Bengals. So Jamar Chase is chasing T-Law. That's going to put him back to 7, or up to 7, and put him one back from Trevor Lawrence, and we're up to 21 on the hit counter. Javonte Williams, rookie. Kyle Pitts, rookie on the Prestige. Fryermuth on the Clear Vision. Chuba Hubbard on the Gridiron Kings. Mac Jones on the pink. Deebo Samuel. There's a Nico Collins for the Texans. Congrats to James J. Nico goes to 4, and we're up to 22. Traquan Smith. The Score Chrome, Eli Mitchell for the Niners. I do like the Score Chrome a lot. They're a cool looking card. Congrats to the Niners on that. Another Alvin Kamara on the magnitude for the Saints. Najee Harris, rookie. Nick Chubb, Cordarrelle, Josh Jacobs, Darnell Mooney. Dimey Brown, rookie Prestige for the Commanders. And there's a Nico Collins momentum for the Texans. James J. Nico Collins is heating up just at the right time for the Texans spot. Nico goes to 5. We're at 23 on the hit counter. There's a Luminance, Mac Jones, silver foil. Rondale Moore on the pink silver foil Luminance. A Mac Jones base. We've seen tons of Mac Jones. Well, there you go. We got that second Alvin Kamara. So we passed the litmus test for you on that. Mac Jones, Brevin Jordan. But yeah, you're right. Usually Kamara's all over the place. Big Ben. We got Rondale Moore for the Cardinals. Zach Wilson on the clear for the Jets. Ramondre Stevenson. And then Sam Ellinger, the rookie gridiron Kings for the Colts. Lamar Jackson, Danny Dimes, Nick Chubb. There's another Kyle Trask. And another Jamar Chase rookie magnitude. Andrew, you're doing well with Jamar Chase. This is your 8th Jamar Chase. So you're on pace to end up with 1 a box if we can keep it up. Jamar Chase goes to 8, tying up Trevor Lawrence. That gets everyone a leprechaun for now because you either had Chase or Lawrence, and we're at 24. Chase is going to take over because we got back-to-back Jamar Chase rookies. How about that, Andrew? You got the clear magnitude, and now you got the canvas rookie gridiron Kings. And Chase takes the lead himself, goes to 9. We're at 25. Quentin Nelson, TJ Hawkinson, Chris Godwin, Laviska Shenault. Another black prism, Zach Wilson for the Jets. Rich, there you go. Nice. Yeah, hey, we're getting lots of them for you. That's awesome. Najee Harris, Tyler Lockett, Trevor Lawrence for Tim on the Illuminance Pink. So Trevor Lawrence says, nuh-uh, Jamar. Don't go anywhere, my friend. I'm the premier rookie out of this set. Or so I believe he says. And T-Law goes to 9 for Tim. We're at 26 now. Taylor Heineke, Adam Thielen, Dawson Knox. There's another Pat Freiermuth on the Prestige. And here's another Micah Parsons. Boy, it's been a while since we saw Micah. James J, congrats. The playoff momentum clear. Micah Parsons, rookie. And Micah goes to 4, up to 27. Micah goes to 5 on a Pink Chronicles. We're up to 28. We got Trey Lance on the Pink rookie. Kareem Hunt, Damian Harris, and Aaron Rodgers. Kyle Pitts on the Prestige rookie. Davis Mills on the Score Chrome for the Texans. We've seen a lot of Davis Mills. Javonte Williams. Mac Jones continues to storm for the Patriots. Congrats, Brett. Travis Etienne rookie. Rashad Bateman rookie. Saquon Barkley for the Giants. And Mac Jones again on the Score Chrome. So, Brett, the Patriots, Mac Jones specifically, he's got to be somewhere around 12 or 13 at this point. I lost count. Davis Mills on the Clear Vision for the Texans. Ian Book for the Saints. And there's a Jalen Hurts pink foil. All right, we've got 1 blaster left to go. You guys can see where we're at. Tied at 9 and at 28. Here we go. I'll go. Since we're way ahead of schedule still, I'm just going to go pack by pack here in this last box. And what would be nice is if we can we got both cards flipped around. Is that going to result in something being an auto, or is that just our luck? Yeah, bummer. Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson. There's Kyle Pitts on the Flux rookie. How about another Patrick Mahomes magnitude? Congrats to the Chiefs spot, Ken. This sweet Mahomes parallel. There's Terrence Marshall on the Gridiron Kings and Javonte Williams. Pack number 2 of this last box. It would be nice out of 10 blasters if we could pull some form of auto or relic in here. I don't know why all of a sudden these are getting flipped. The other ones weren't like that. Josh Allen, Michael Pittman, Derrick Henry, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. There's another Jalen Waddle. And another Black Prism, Zach Wilson. So it's our second one of that for the Jets. Rich. Davis Mills on the Luminance, and Kadarius Toney for the Giants. Chuba Hubbard rookie. Devonta Smith rookie for the Eagles. Jerry Jeudy. De'Ami Brown for the Commanders. Terrence Marshall on the clear vision for the Panthers. Corey Davis on the pink for the Jets. And Eli Mitchell on the pink luminance for the Niners. Three packs left to go in this 10th and final box. We still have that two-way tie in first. Zach Wilson, rookie. Cooper Kupp. J.J. Watt. Javonte Williams on the score chrome for the Broncos. Congrats, Michael. Josh Palmer for the Chargers. Aaron Donald pink and Rashad Bateman for the Ravens. Michael Thomas, DK Metcalf, Jonathan Taylor. Prestige rookie Kyle Pitts. Another magnitude, and it's Russell Wilson for the Seahawks. Caleb. Devonta Smith for the Eagles. And Matt Ryan. And our last pack of the box. There we go. A.J. Brown, Travis Kelce, Christian McCaffrey. You got Pat Freiermuth, rookie prestige. Sam Ellinger for the Colts on the clear vision. J.C. Horn for the Panthers. Derek Carr, and our final card is going to be Felipe Franks, rookie quarterback. First time we saw him out of 10 boxes for the Falcons. Congrats, Michael S. on that one. All right, you guys. So, hey, all in all, that wasn't a bad 10 boxes of Chronicles at all. We had some fun stuff in there. If we take a look at that hit counter, we ended up with Jamar Chase and T-Law in a tie. So that means everyone who made a prediction was on one of those two. So Matt, Andrew, Jim, Ken, Hayden, Daryl, Andrew, James, and Christopher, you guys all managed to grab leprechauns for T-Law or Chase. And then at 28, that got Jim D a double up. Jim, congrats. That got Daryl a double up. Daryl, congrats. And it got Christopher a double up. So Christopher, congrats. You guys all doubled up with the number being at 27, 28, or 29, with that total being 28. So good job and congrats. And let's take a look at what I did top load here. Out of that break, we had Javonte Williams on the score chrome, Zach Wilson on black prism, a Mahomes magnitude, Mac Jones score chrome, Micah Parsons on the playoff clear, Trevor Lawrence pink luminance, Zach Wilson black prism again, the Jamar Chase Gridiron Kings, the Jamar Chase magnitude. Now we're going for 9 Joe Burrows in this next one, right? Nico Collins, Jamar Chase, a Joe Burrow magnitude, Trevor Lawrence clear vision, Jamar Chase playoff clear, Amon-Ra St. Brown prestige, Devontae playoff clear, Trevor Lawrence magnitude, Trevor Lawrence luminance, Trevor Lawrence clear vision, Jamar Chase mega momentum, Jamar Chase pink luminance, Jalen Waddle black prism, Amon-Ra prestige, Nico on the pink rookie Kings, Trevor Lawrence, Mahomes on the magnitude, Mac Jones flex, Mac Jones score chrome, Justin Fields rookie legacy chrome, Jamar Chase on the Panini pink, Devonta Smith clear, Jamar Chase on the silver luminance, Tila on the magnitude, Davis Mills on the black prism, Parsons on the Gridiron Kings, Jalen Waddle on the black prism, Amon-Ra on the prestige, Tom Brady on the magnitude, Mac Jones on a black prism, Trevor Lawrence, Amon-Ra St. Brown on the rookie legacy, Micah Parsons on the Panini pink, Jamar Chase base, another Joe Burrow magnitude, Kenneth Gainwell on the black prism, and Trevor Lawrence. So thank you guys for buying into that break, and congrats to everyone on your hits. If you didn't do so well, better luck next time. We'll do what we can to take care of you. And we are cruising along tonight. As I bring up my schedule here, we are on to our fourth and final break of the evening. I'm a half hour ahead of time, and like I said, although a couple people may end up joining at 8:45, and we're going to be almost finished, I do apologize for that. But we're going to keep cruising along and see if we can beat that weather tonight. So we're going to join here. We're going to do our last break number 1027. And then after that break, we will have some leprechauns to run some races for you guys. So we've got a whole big old fat pack of score here sealed up, and let's hope that it is full of rookies and those rookie quarterbacks. Let's go, my friends. I will pull up the team list as I get the packs out for our final break of the evening. 1027. There's going to be 12 of these 40 card packs we're going to be pulling out. And I'm going to start from the bottom again. Kyle, thanks for grabbing the Commanders, the Titans, and the Buccaneers, and good luck. There's an empty box. We've got Daryl with the Seahawks. We've got Alex with the 49ers. Tim with the Steelers. Bernard with the Eagles. Rich has the Jets. James J rocking with those Gigantes one more time. We've got Jim with the Saints. Daryl the Patriots and the Vikings. Matt has the Dolphins. Michael the Rams. Rich the Chargers. Anthony the Raiders. Daryl the Chiefs. Michael the Jaguars. Daryl the Colts. Michael the Texans. Andrew the Packers. Rich the Lions. Michael the Broncos. Daryl the Cowboys. Marshall the Browns. Andrew the Bengals. Michael with the Bears. Jim the Panthers. Daryl with the Bills and the Ravens. And then Michael's got the Falcons and the Cardinals. Guys, thank you so much for grabbing those spots. Best of luck to you as we get through this break. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up half of the box of packs, and we'll get a stack and get them going. And then that'll be the halfway point as well for the hit counter. So speaking of the hit counter, this is what we are rocking for this 2020 score break, and it is the 4 J quarterbacks. So are we going to get the rookie J Love? Are we going to get the rookie J Hurts? Are we going to get the rookie J Herb? Or are we going to get the rookie J Burr? And of course, just so I'm being very clear on those, Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herberts, or Joe Burrow. You guys tell us which of those 4 quarterbacks. Hopefully we're going to get a lot of their rookie cards in this box of score fat packs, and how many total between all 4 we're going to get. If you get the correct quarterback, you're going to get a leprechaun, and if you get all 4, or if you get the total of all 4 correct, within one in either direction, you're going to get a second leprechaun. So this one, you're looking for some Xavier McKinney. Got it. Gotcha. All right. You guys tell us, Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, or Joe Burrow, who are we going to get the most cards of in this break? And the total of all 4, I've got half of the box ready to be revealed. You guys will have until we start ripping the second half before you got to lock in your predictions. So here we go. And again, thank you guys. Good luck. Devin Singletary for the Bills. Daryl is going to get us on the board. Myles Garrett, there we go. Preston Williams, D-Hop. We got Dede Westbrook, Thomas, Danny Amendola, Hunter Renfrow, Hakeem Nicks, Jonathan Abram, Travis Cohen, A.J. Brown, Devontae Adams, Marshawn Lattimore, Shaquille Griffin, Eric Reed, Russell Wilson, Desmond Trufant, and Richard Sherman. Our first red press proof is going to be a pretty good one. How about Josh Allen for the Bills? Daryl, congratulations. That is a nice Josh Allen parallel of the red press proof for the Bills. We got another red here of Kareem Hunt for the Browns and rookie Steven Montez on the red. We got Bobby Wagner next level. Jimmy Garoppolo on the game face. Lamar Jackson on the purple in the zone. Little color match for the Ravens, Daryl. 3D for the Chargers with James, Bosa, and Ingram. And for the Giants, there's a purple Saquon Barkley for you, James J. DJ Shark on the deep dive. I always liked this parallel for some reason. It's kind of a silly card, but I always liked it. DJ Shark, Jamal Adams. We got the game face of Aaron Jones. Deshaun Watson on the purple in the zone. Huddle up for the Browns. Nick Chubb. Delvin Cook on the in the zone, purple. I'm sorry, that last one was Delvin Cook, not Aaron Jones. There's Shea Patterson, rookie. Martin, Van Jefferson, Pinkney, Clyde Edwards-Helaire for the Chiefs, and Jake Luton on the rookies. So we didn't get any of our 4 rookies on there. Mason McCourty, Matt Judon, T.Y. Hilton, Quinn Williams, Joe Hayden, Mohamed Sanu, Ross, Taylor Lewan, Montgomery, Cameron Wake, Bryce Love, Deshaun Hamilton, Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, Quan Alexander, Julio Jones, Deebo Samuel, Adam Thielen, Andy Isabella. And for Reds, we got Mike Evans for the Buccaneers, Kyle. We got Gerard Davis for the Lions, and Ahmed, rookie from Washington. Dak Prescott next level. Gardner Minshew game face. In the zone purple, Drew Brees. 3D for the Titans. In the zone purple, DeAndre Hopkins. Deep dive, Lamar Jackson. A.J. Brown on the next level stats. Joe Mixon on a game face for the Bengals. Purple in the zone, Joey Bosa. Huddle up for the Cowboys, next level, Cameron Jordan. A red game face of Michael Thomas. And we got KJ Hill, Victor. Michael Pittman Jr. is a nice one for the Colts. Congratulations, Daryl. AJ Green, Colin Johnson, and DJ Dallas. There's Tom Brady for the Patriots. Congrats, Daryl. Ryan Finley, there's the Bengals quarterback, Andrew, just not the one we want. Oliver Vernon, Alan Hearns. Look at that picture. That's a cool one. Will Fuller, Drew Lock, Allen Robinson, Noah Fant, Zay Jones, TJ Hawkinson, Amari Cooper, Kenny Galladay, Cooper Kupp, Jamal Williams for the Pack, Larry Fitzgerald, Trey Flowers, Drew Brees for the Saints, Chris Carson. For our Reds, we've got Sammy Watkins, Leighton Vander Esch, and Denzel Mims, rookie. Huddle up for the Bears. Travis Kelce, next level stats. 3D for the Bears with Khalil Mack in there. There's a nice Josh Allen in the zone purple for the Bills, Daryl. Game face, Run CMC, next level stats, Aaron Rodgers. And deep dive, Marvin Jones Jr. Mika Fitzpatrick on the next level, 3D for the Bills. Khalil Mack on the in the zone. Packers huddle with Aaron Rodgers. Harrison Smith next level. Hey, there's our first one, Justin Herbert for the Chargers, aka the Oregon Ducks. Congratulations to Rich on the Charger spot for the first Justin Herbert rookie. And J-Herb gets on the hit counter. We're at 1 finally. AJ Epineza rookie. Gabe Davis rookie. There's a Xavier McKinney for your Giants, James. And Anthony McFarland for Tampa Bay. Brian Lewerke, quarterback. Big Ben, Keneal Harry, Carlos Dunlap, Cole Beasley, Nick Chubb, Tyler Eifert, Elshon Jeffrey, Roquan Smith for the Bears, Mike Williams, Trey Burton, Derwin James Jr., Montez Sweat, Gerald Everett, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Michael Brockers, Trey Boston, Budda Baker, Keanu O'Neal, and Levante David for Tampa Bay. Some Reds, we got Devontae Parker for the Dolphins, Tyler Boyd for the Bengals, and Colby Parkinson for the Colts, rookie. Congrats, Darryl. In the zone, Austin Eckler. 3D Seahawks. In the zone, Nick Chubb. Deep dive, Deshaun Watson. Dalvin Cook, next level. Game face, Zeke Elliott. In the zone, Michael Thomas. Bears huddle up. Travis Kelce, next level. Bears 3D. Josh Allen in the zone again for the Bills. Darryl, nice one. 3D red for the 49ers. A little color match foil there. Chase Claypool for the Steelers. Grant Delpit. Zach Bond. Isaiah Simmons. There's Jerry Jeudy. And Jake Breland for the rookies in that pack. Kareem Hunt. Devontae Parker. Tyler Boyd. Vinny Terry. Marcus Peters. Whitney Merciless. Le'Veon Bell. Mitch Trubisky. LaMarcus Joyner, Ryan Kerrigan, Corey Davis, Fletcher Cox, Derrick Henry, Bobby Wagner, Ian Thomas, Will Dissly, Calvin Ridley, Nick Bosa, Stephon Diggs. Cam Jordan on the red for the Saints, Tevin Coleman on the red for the Niners, and Hightower on the red rookie from Boise State. There's 3D for the Cowboys. Derrick Henry in the zone for the Titans. Game face, Tom Brady. Austin Eckler, next level. Alvin Kamara. So, Andrew, there's one of our 2 Kamaras we got to live up to. Josh Jacobs, next level. 3D Cardinals. There's an Aaron Rodgers in the zone, purple. Huddle up for the Seahawks. Next level, Kenny Galladay. Deshaun Watson, game face. Derrick Henry for the Titans, next level, red. There's A.J. Dillon for the Packers. Anthony Gordon. K.J. Hamler for the Broncos. Antonio Gandy Golden for the Commanders. Bowden Jr. Travion Diggs. Jordan Akins. And Nunya. T.J. Watts. Edelman. Pratt. There's Josh Allen. Landon Collins. Casey. Jenkins. Cortland Sutton. Hunter Henry. Kyle Fuller. Tyrell Williams. Madison. Zerline. Blake Martinez. Chandler Jones. Hollister for the Seahawks. There's Alvin Kamara, number 2. So we met the quota of Alvin Kamaras for the break. Chris Jones for the Chiefs on the red. Zeke Elliott for the Cowboys. And Javon Kinlaw. 3D for the Steelers. In the zone, Russell Wilson. Game face, Patrick Mahomes. For the Chiefs, congratulations, Darryl. Next level, Mark Andrews. Deep dive, Keenan Allen. It's a cool picture. Budda Baker, next level. 3D for the Rams. Zeke Elliott in the zone for the Cowboys. There's a huddle up for the Bills. Chris McCaffrey, next level. And Donald Gameface. A red huddle up for the Ravens. And we got J.K. Dobbins. Keyshawn Vaughn. There's a Jordan Love for the Packers. That is our first Jordan Love on the board for the Packers. Andrew, congratulations. We need to get some more of these rookies. J-Love goes to 1, and we are at 2 right now on the hit counter. Derek Brown, Donovan Peoples-Jones for the Browns, and Cheyenne O'Grady. I don't believe he's in the league anymore. All right. So our hit counter is not treating us all that well. The good news is we got half a box to go. But we've gotten one Jordan Love, one Justin Herbert. We have not seen Hurts or Burrow just yet. I know for this break, all 4 of those spots paid a decent amount to get those teams. So regardless of what happens in this break, we will do our best. I don't know that if I have too many rookies, these guys laying around to fill in for you, but if we don't hit something for you on these guys, we will make sure that we get you a little extra something fun in there for those spots. But hopefully here in the rest of this break, we can knock it down. So you guys now need to lock in what you think we're going to end up finishing up the hit counter with. Are one of these guys going to jump out and really run with it? And what's the total number going to be? I hope that we get on a hot run in this second half. You do get, I mean, each of these packs, you do get like 5 or 6 rookies, and then there's a couple, some of the parallels. So there's a chance that these guys could take off for us. I hope that's the case. It is a fun box to open. There's a lot of cards, and you get all those different parallels. So we've gotten, I would say, from some of the vets like Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey, we've done very well with some of those parallels of those guys. The last pack. So you guys lock in those hit counter predictions, and good luck. We'll play the game again. If we don't get at least a count, or if we don't get at least 4 on the hit counter, then everyone who made a prediction will get 1 leprechaun for the spot, regardless of if you picked it right or not. If we don't get at least 4 total on here. So we'll see, because I want to give away as many leprechauns as we can. So let's go, guys. There is Robbie Anderson, Himes, Boykin, Conley, Gus Edwards, Collins, Michael Bennett, Melvin Harmon, Chris Harris, Zach Ertz, Travis Kelce. There's Saquon for the Giants, Tyrann Mathieu, Chris Godwin. Oh, come on, score, please. Stop flipping everyone upside down on me. There we go. Diggs, Thomas, Mostert, Younghoe Koo, Jared Goff. Getting into some Reds, we got Royce Freeman for the Broncos, Jason Peters for the Eagles, and our red rookie is going to be Sean Bradley. Michael Thomas, 3D for the Patriots, Cooper Kupp in the zone. There's the Chiefs huddle up, Dak Prescott next level stats, Gardner Minshew game face, another Drew Brees in the zone for the Saints, 3D for the Titans, D-Hop in the zone, Lamar Jackson on the deep dive, A.J. Brown next level stats, Cameron Hayward on the red next level stats for the Steelers. Rookies here, let's go. There's Brian Herrien, Clavon Chason for the Giants, Laviska Shenault for the Jaguars, Michael, Sean McKeon, T. Higgins for the Bengals, there we go, and Jeff Okuda. Tunsil, Chung, Nelson, Paris Campbell, C.J. Mosley, Minka, Michael Gallup, Matthew Stafford, Tajay Stark, Marvin Jones, Marcus Mariota, Khalil Mack, Von Bell, Rashad Penny, Burns, Kyle Juszczyk, Victor Beasley Jr., Emmanuel Sanders, and Dalvin Cook. We do need a Justin Jefferson, don't we, Daryl? Julian Edelman on the red. Jermaine Pratt for the Bengals on the red. And C.J. Henderson for the red on the rookie. There's a HUD up for the Ravens. Derrick Henry next level. 3D for the 49ers. Josh Jacobs in the zone. Game face. J.J. Watts. Next level stats. Godwin. Deep dive. Christian McCaffrey. Michael Thomas next level. 3D Patriots. Cooper Kupp in the zone. There's a huddle up for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes on the red foil deep dive for the Chiefs. Congratulations, Daryl. It's a good Patrick Mahomes parallel. Rookies: John Hightower, Colby Parkinson, DeAndre Swift, Jalen Hurts. There we go. We'll take that one. Congratulations to the Eagles spots. Bernard, we got a Jalen Hurts. Hopefully we can get these guys rolling a little bit. So Jalen goes to 1, and we're at 3 on the hit counter. There's James Robinson, rookie for the Jags. LaMichael Perrine. We got Jamal Adams, Terrell Edmonds, Sony Michel, Jarvis Landry, Jordan Poyer, Denzel Ward, Mike Gesicki, the Cheetah, Tyreek Hill, Dak Prescott, DeMarcus, Zach Martin, Jerry Tillery, and Kerryon Johnson. George Kittle, Xavier Rhodes, Robert Woods, Zadarius Smith, Christian Kirk, Matt Prater. I almost said I'm not gonna, because I don't want to, whatever. This is the guy that blew his hand off with fireworks on the 4th of July. So I was going to say the fingerless Jason Pierre-Paul, but that's out of color. I'm sorry, guys. Jason Pierre-Paul on the red. Darnell Savage for the Packers. And Joe Burrow on the red. Proof for the Bengals. Andrew, there we go. I hope we're not done yet, but at least we got a Joe Burrow, and it's a red, which is nice. Congratulations. The celebration. I don't know. I just reacted to him. I couldn't stop myself from reacting to him. Oh, yeah, I could have done, actually, here. This would have been the worst color if I'd have been quick enough to think of this. Hold on to your fingers, Jason. That's mean. That is not nice. Zeke Elliott on the purple in the zone. Huddle up for the Bills. McCaffrey next level. Game face, Aaron Donald. Austin Eckler on the purple. 3D for the Seahawks. In the zone, Nick Chubb. Deshaun Watson on the deep dive. Delvin Cook. Zeke Elliott on the game face. And we've got Michael Thomas on the in the zone purple. And we got an in the zone red. Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers. Congratulations, Jim. And hey, we got Joe Burrow number 2 for you, Andrew. How about that? I wish I was saying Joe Burrow number 9, but we'll start small. Thanks for the gold star, Chance. Joe Burrow goes to 2. We're at 5 on the hit counter now. Here's C.J. Henderson, Denzel Mims, Selvin Ahmed, Steven Montaz once again, Javon Kinlaw. Williams, Rosen, Deshaun Watson, Kyle Van Noy, Jacoby Brissett, Marcus May, Melvin Gordon III, Blake Jarwin. And an LSU one now, right? Arcasia Whiteside for the Eagles. Philip Lindsay, Evan Ingram, Wolf, Jalen Smith. There is Aaron Jones for the Pack. Ronald Jones. Jadeveon Clowney, Ted Ginn, DK Metcalf, DJ Moore. Reds, we got Von Miller for the Broncos. We got Daniel Jones, little Danny Dimes for the Giants, James. And Mitchell Wilcox on the red. There's Nick Bosa on the purple in the zone. Huddle up for the Patriots. Cam Hayward next level. Chris Godwin game face. Tom Brady in the zone for the Patriots. Congratulations. The 3D for the Panthers. In the zone, Christian McCaffrey. Patrick Mahomes, deep dive. Next level, Harrison Smith, game face, Michael Thomas. Delvin Cook in the zone. The red 3D for the Panthers. We got Henry Ruggs, the third. A.J. Terrell. Sean Bradley. Kenneth Murray. Lipscomb and Wilcox again. Marquise Brown, DJ Shark, and Mason Rudolph. James White diving through the air. What a cool photo that one is. Odell Beckham Jr., Dawson Knox, Von Miller. There's Danny Dimes again. Watkins, Vander Esch, Jones, Ezekiel Elliott, Tyler Lockett, Gerald McCoy, Garoppolo, Devontae Freeman, Brandon Cooks, Kirk Cousins, Kyler Murray. We got some red Quincy Enunwa for the Jets. TJ Watt on the red for the Steelers. Tim, we'll take that one. Red rookie, there's Lipscomb. Game face, Joe Mixon in the zone. Bosa. Cowboys in the huddle. Huddle up. Next level, Cam Jordan. 3D for the Steelers. Russell Wilson in the zone. Game face, Patty Mahomes for the Chiefs. So, Daryl, we've done all right with Patrick Mahomes in this. Mark Andrews, next level. Deep dive, Keenan Allen. Buda Baker, next level. 3D for the Rams. There's a Tom Brady. Red in the zone. Red foil for the Patriots. So congrats to Daryl with the Patriots spot, knocking down some Tom Brady's. Might be our last chunk of rookies here. Here we go. Darius Anderson. Perkins. JaMychal Hasty. Michael Warren. Kellen Bryant. Chase Young. Wah, wah. Chase Young from Ohio State going to Washington. David Njoku, Tre'Davious White, Juju, Kalen Ballage, Carlos Hyde, Stephon Gilmore, Marlon Mack, Xavier Woods, Austin Eckler, DeMarcus Lawrence, Waller, Royce Freeman, Jason Peters, Harrison Smith, David Johnson, Rashawn Gary, Ndamukong Suh, LaShawn Robinson, and Marcus Davenport for the Saints. Last couple of reds. We will have one more chunk of rookies here. There's Jordan Hicks for the Cardinals. Anthony Barr for the Vikings. Making Matt Ryan clench as he goes down. Kenneth Murray on the red. There's Kyler Murray on the game face. Aaron Donald in the zone. Huddle up with Drew Brees and the Saints. Next level, Shakir Barrett. 3D for the Vikings. Patrick Mahomes in the zone. Congratulations to the Chiefs spots. Daryl, again, on the Patrick Mahomes. Game face, Lamar. Will Fuller, next level. Deep dive, Josh Jacobs. Next level, Darren Waller. 3D for the Pack. A red game face, Chris Godwin for the Buccaneers. And for the 49ers, you got Brandon Ayuk, rookie. Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. There we go. Congratulations to Bernard. That's another Jalen Hurts. Roll Tide. So Jay Hurts goes to 2. We got a 2-way tie. And we're at 6, which got some people some leprechauns. That's good. Tommy Stevens. Jordan Elliott. Justin Jefferson, just in the nick of time for the Vikings. Congratulations, Daryl. There's your Justin Jefferson. We got one for you at least. Justin Jefferson, little J-Jets. And Cole Kmet for the Chicago Bears. Michael, congrats. All right. So I was pretty top heavy light on that. There were some other rookies, obviously, we could have taken care of and things in there. Plenty of rookies and plenty of the parallels to go around. Here's what I did top load in that last break. We got a Cole Kmet rookie. We got Justin Jefferson, Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes in the zone, the Tom Brady red foil in the zone, Mahomes game face, TJ Watt on the red proof, Tom Brady in the zone, Joe Burrow, Christian McCaffrey on the red foil in the zone. We got the Joe Burrow red, another Jalen Hurts, the Patrick Mahomes red foil deep dive, a Jordan Love, Mahomes game face, a Justin Herbert, and a Josh Allen red is what I did top load there. So some good stuff coming out of there. I'd hope we get a few more of those quarterbacks. But here's how we ended up on the hit counter. We ended up at 6 with a two-way tie. So Matt and Andrew, you guys both managed to get one. One of you had Hurts, one of you had Burrow. So congrats. And then with the total of 6, 5, 6, or 7 takes it. So James J, you got a leprechaun. Jim, you got a leprechaun. Andrew, you got a leprechaun. Andrew B, you doubled up. You had Burrow and 5, so congrats. And then Tim, you got a leprechaun as well. So plenty of leprechauns were won in that break and the other breaks tonight. So again, thank you guys. Again, for those of you on that 2020 score one, I know there's a couple of spots there that were kind of a premium spot that was a decent cost there. So we're gonna do something to make sure we take care of those spots for you guys if you didn't do quite so well. But we really appreciate you guys joining into tonight's breaks. It is now time, thinking of those leprechauns and talking about our hit counter. Let's give away some stuff before we bid you all adieu and hopefully everyone to a safe and dry and warm with all this weather going on across the country. So here's what I got. I got a couple stacks of packs here. We've got a fat pack of Contenders from 2022. I've got a somewhat fat pack of Chronicles, 15 cards from 2022. And I've got a 2021 Chronicles pack. And I've got the same stack here. So that's going to be one for buyer's giveaway, one for hit counter giveaway. This being the largest pack will be what the first place prize will be. The 22 Chronicles will be the second place prize. And the 21 Chronicles being the third place prize in each of those races. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our leprechauns up. And I'm going to go and I'm going to grab all of our buyers. We're going to do our buyer's giveaway first. So there's all of our buyers from Score. Here's all of our buyers from Chronicles. Ooh, we're going to end up with more than 100. Hold that thought. For our buyer's giveaway, I'm going to add on. I'm going to add on some packs because I like you guys. So for the buyer's giveaway, for the I've got the last two breaks, the Score and the Chronicles. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do buyer's giveaway will be first place will get the Contenders Fat Pack, and second place is going to get the Chronicles Fat Pack. And then for the first two breaks, we'll have first prize will be a Contenders pack, and second and third prize will be Chronicles packs. And I know you can only see half of those because of the hit counter being up there. But so here we go. We've got this is our buyers for the last two breaks of the night, buyers giveaway. First place is going to get a Contenders 22 Fat Pack. Second place is going to get a Chronicles 2022 Fat Pack. We're going to stay at 17 seconds. I'm going to shuffle you guys up once. And here we go. Andrew. So Daryl was not going to be denied. Andrew takes it. Andrew, you've got the 22 Contenders Fat Pack coming your way. Congrats. And Daryl, you've got the 22 Chronicles Fat Pack coming your way. Now we're going to clear that list out. And we're going to go to our Contenders buyers list. And paste you guys in there. And then we're going to go to our Mosaic buyers list. And paste you guys in there. And so here again, we've got 3 prizes. First prize is going to take a 22 Contenders pack. And second and third are going to take a 21 Chronicles pack. Good luck. We got a little push coming here. Andrew again. Wow, Andrew, you have your leprechauns charged up tonight. So you've got, now along with the fat pack, you're getting a blaster pack coming your way on that. And then Kyle M. and Dallas, you guys each have a 21 Chronicles pack coming your way. So congrats, guys, on the buyer's giveaway there. And thank you all for buying into tonight's breaks. It is now time to move to our hit counter winners. And boy, we had a lot of leprechauns won tonight, which is awesome. Hopefully it was less than 100. 48 leprechauns. 48 leprechauns. Well done, my friends. Andrew, let's see if you can sweep it here. We're going to set that for 17 seconds. And so, same deal. The first place leprechaun is going to get the 22 fat pack Contenders. The second place leprechaun is going to get the 2021 Chronicles. And the third place leprechaun is going to get the 2021 Chronicles pack. All right, so here we go. Good luck. I'm going to shuffle you up one more time. And here you go. Ken J is making a push. It looks like he's going to hold off, too. All right, guys. So, Leprechauns, thank you so much for racing for us tonight. So, for that one, Ken J, you bringing this guy home with the rest of your loot from tonight. Matt, you got the 2022 Chronicles coming your way. And John, you got a 2021 Chronicles pack coming your way. Guys, thanks so much. I appreciate the safe travels wishes. I don't know how bad it is out there. Hopefully not too bad. But for all of you around the country who are getting hit by whether it's rain, snow, sleet, or everything in between, I hope you guys are all safe and warm. Cannot thank you guys enough for hanging out with us on this Sunday night. That was a lot of fun to do 4 different years. I hope you guys had a little bit of fun too. And hit the like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. You guys know what we're asking for on the socials, so please go ahead and do that. Do make sure that you go and check out the auctions that are going to close tomorrow night for tomorrow night's breaks. We're going back to baseball tomorrow night. On Wednesday, I think we might be doing football or basketball. Thursday, we're going to be doing some more football, basketball, baseball. I can't remember anymore. And then we're doing breaks on Saturday before the tournament gets going. So lots of chances to hang out. But thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We again wish everyone safe, guys. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of those around you. And never ever stop chasing that cardboard gold, my friends. Until next time, be good. See you later.